podcast whenever we start recording.
Yeah. Okay. We should be good now.
Okay.
Lubba dub dub!
Do you suck dicks?
Sir, no, sir!
Bullshit, I'll bet you could suck a golf
Black
ball
heart.
through a garden hose.
How's the line?
How'd you like
man.
to own a
Yeah.
little bit of my foot in your ass? I don't even know what that means.
Drink it like
No
water
one
or
knows
something.
what it means, but it's provocative.
That's how I drink whiskey.
Nice gets the people
Yellow
going.
Rose.
Shake and bake.
We're sponsored by
I'm gonna
them.
come at you like a spider monkey.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Not really.
How many drinks
Not
of alcohol
today.
do you consume a week?
One.
That's it? One drink?
One shelf.
Okay, you ready?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Here it comes.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, shit. It's Saturday already? Fuck, man.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
about 3/4 of the way through Saturday.
It's the Weekly D Podcast. I'm Daniel Blake.
I'm Danny G.
And we also got a special guest, Richard, on with us.
What's
up,
good,
man?
bro?
How's it going, man?
What's up,
It's going good, man. Thanks for having me out here.
Hey, bro, we are so happy you came into town. I know, okay, so for our listeners that don't know, and Daniel doesn't know, I'm going to talk about this. Just so y'all know, none of the interview process or whatever we're going to do today, nothing is written down. Like, I got 2 words written down on a piece of paper, and so I don't missay it. Because
Yeah,
I don't like to be rude.
I literally just wrote down his name,
and a
the
song.
name he goes by, and like the 2 songs he said.
So we're going to need your help on a lot of this stuff today, Richard.
Yeah.
All right. It's
Okay.
Wretched.
Wretched.
Yeah, Wretched.
I am going to mispronounce that all night.
Well, you better
So if
fucking
you want to
figure it
punch
out,
me in the
son.
face later, that's fine.
I probably will.
You better figure it out.
Okay, so basically, we did not do a podcast last week. We posted one,
But we didn't.
but we didn't record one. Daniel got his wisdom teeth. 2 of them pulled out, right? Correct?
Yeah, the top 2.
And our good
Shit.
friend Wretched, he was going to come on last week, and he was nice enough to take off from like 1,000 jobs to
Right.
come with us tonight. And let's just say his girlfriend's really pissed. So if you're listening, we're really sorry. We're
Yeah.
going to borrow him for about 6 hours, okay?
Oh, God.
We appreciate you coming on, too.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so you are a music producer.
Yeah. Right now, I am a hip-hop and rap producer.
Okay. And you have a network that you work with many local artists around you, correct?
Yeah, I work with a bunch of artists. 2 different groups, actually. I work with grunge music, who I just recently hooked up with. A lot of dope-ass artists, man. They're playing the show tonight, man, which is really cool at the Houston Underground.
Okay. Now, this is going to be posted on tomorrow night, so they probably won't be there. Like, the listeners are listening now.
Yeah.
But hopefully y'all came out and see it. Do y'all have any, like, more dates coming up?
Oh, yeah. We'll be at Satellite Bar next Friday,
Okay.
Oh, nice.
which I'm actually going to be performing at, too, so it's going to be cool.
Are you? Okay.
Oh, shit. Maybe we'll get an invite,
I've
you
been,
know?
I've been wanting to go to that bar for the longest time.
Where's
It's
it at?
cool, man. It's downtown, dude. It's kind of far, dude. Like, from my
Yeah.
house, it was like, I Ubered there.
It was like 45 minutes. ain't
Yeah.
it?
Oh, that was a $50 Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've done that a few times, trust me.
But, I mean, it is worth it, dude. Like, I got really drunk.
So, how big are the places that y'all usually play at? I can't fucking talk today.
Is that one week?
They're like, they're not like huge venues, you know, like not like House of Blues or anything like that, but they're pretty big. Like Satellite Bar, it's got 2 stages. There's one main stage,
Yeah.
and inside, and then you have an outside stage, which usually have like DJs and shit playing.
And what type of music do they specifically play?
Well, okay, like I want to say like the team I'm working now, grunge. We call it grunge rap because it's a mixture of indie, rock, metal. Just there's no genre. It's just
shit.
all mashed up. Like you won't even tell. Like you really can't put this in a genre. It's just grunge, just grungy music.
So we're bringing the grunge days back
Oh,
up.
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I
You
like
know?
that. I love grunge.
Oh yeah, we grew up in the era.
Yeah,
well,
pretty much
we were
our
born
era.
in the era
Yeah.
of grunge, basically. Now, Richard, I've known you.
Wretched.
I'm going to
shit
mispronounce
right.
your
You
name
gotta
on
get it right, man.
Wretched.
You'll get it right.
Wretched.
Yes.
Wretched. Okay, Wretched. Now, I've known you all through high school.
Yeah.
I've known you for a long fucking time. And you've always been involved in music. Like, I just started doing the podcast. Like,
Yeah.
this was like a 3-month setup, basically, that me and
Pretty
Daniel
much.
basically put together. Every time I came over to your place, it's like a whole fucking studio you lived in.
Yeah.
Basically, you were like, you just knew exactly what you were doing, like, from day one.
Well, man, since you mentioned high school, I started really getting into music, listening to music, mostly like heavy metal and shit when I was like 15, and I was just all about just fucking death metal and
Yeah.
just heavy brutal ass shit,
That's all I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. And then when I was 18, about around the time I was about to graduate, is when I formed my first band, and I picked up the synthesizer, piano, started playing, and played in that band for a while, and then just other various fucking metal bands, which I got pretty successful, man. For the last one I was in, Pride and Prejudice, man, we went pretty far.
Yeah, I remember you being in that for a while. Like, you did a lot of shit with them. I remember you showed me, like, a lot of the music y'all played, and then all the places y'all would play at.
Oh, yeah, dude, we played in various different states.
Didn't y'all play South by Southwest one year, too?
We were going to.
Yeah.
We were about to, but then both of the vocalists got in a bitch fight, and
I just remember, like, you had a drummer from Colorado. Like,
yeah, we
right?
were all from different states.
Yeah, it was fucking
Dude, that's
crazy. Like,
And so, like, how we did it is we recorded separately and sent it to each other, and then we went to a studio when we finally met up, went to a studio and recorded it all.
Oh shit,
fuck, man.
that's crazy.
It was crazy, man. It was
So-
hectic.
It must have been crazy to put all together.
How did you go from, I guess, going from being in a metal band, being involved in metal like that deep, and then going into the rap scene?
Well, I've always liked listening to rap too. You
Yeah.
know, as I got older, like in high school, I would listen to rap on the side, but never really like kind of never liked it too much where I wanted to like pursue it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I started actually probably until I was like 18. Once I started, 18 is when I started making beats on my own, like just playing around with my synthesizer on the computer, just fucking around.
Okay.
And it kind of just went off from there. And then I kind of figured out after my last band, like I said, Pride and Prejudice, after we broke up, after we, I invested so much money into this band, and it got me nowhere pretty much. I said, fuck it, dude. Like, fuck metal.
You're just
Like,
gonna go
fuck
like
it.
solo, and then people
Yeah,
can
yeah.
come
So
to you.
yeah, so literally, I said, fuck this, and I just started making my own beats, like progressing really hard.
Yeah.
Working for myself and no one else, like no one telling me what to do, like how to make my music.
Okay.
So speaking of making your own beats, we actually have one of his beats right here called Blackheart.
Yeah.
Daniel, you want to go ahead and play
Yep,
it?
let's play it. I like the sound of it.
Yeah, man, this was really fun. I was drunk as fuck when I made this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Took me about 3.5 hours, like non-stop working. Just
Damn. So, on average, how long does it take you to put like the beat together and the sounds together?
it really depends. Like, it depends what mood I'm in, and it really just depends what mood I'm in. If I'm like in the zone to just really knock out a fucking beat,
Yeah.
I've made a beat within like an hour before.
Damn.
Like, I just really have to like be focused and like really in the zone to do it.
Yeah.
But then others take me like a full ass week. To
Oh,
make.
really?
Yeah, like to like perfect.
Yeah.
I'm actually before I came over here, I started making a new one right now.
Of course you did.
Are y'all a fan of Kingdom Hearts?
The game?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sampling Kingdom Hearts for this one.
Oh,
so
badass.
it's gonna be pretty tight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what makes you come up with ideas of making beats, I guess you could say?
Listening to basically just listening to like my favorite artists right now. I guess some of my favorite artists that like really influence me right now is like Lil Peep, and
Okay.
the whole like goth boy clique.
Okay.
And rap in general, it's definitely like that new genre is coming in. Where
It's like
emo rap.
yeah, it's
goth
emo
rap.
it's emo rap and like sad boy rap pretty much.
Yeah.
That's all I kind of fuck with, and like I really just like their style of beats, how they make, like how their producers make them.
Yeah, yeah.
So I kind of like when I listen to a song, I mostly listen to the beat instead of the Like, yeah, instead of like what they're really talking about. I mean, like listening to what they're saying is important too. But like, I really, as a producer, I really listen to beat, and I'm like, damn, bro, this goes hard.
So when you say like a darker, like still rap, but it's more of an emo or, you know, like a darker rap kind of per se, or like grunge.
It's like,
do you think metal's gonna be more on the back burner, even though it's already kind of a little bit back there right now? Do you think eventually it's gonna dissolve?
No, man. A lot of these rappers that I work with, they all have a metal background as well.
What the fuck? You just slowed it down.
Yeah,
That fucking sounds sick.
Appreciate it, man.
Slow it up a little bit.
Nah, like, okay, I used to be high as fuck going to Richard's house.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I used to be high as fuck going over there, or drunk as fuck. I used to come over, and he would just start playing shit like this all the time. Like, just random shit. Like, music. I was like, how the fuck does he know how to do this
Every
stuff?
time you come over, I'd be like, hey, bro, you want to listen to something I just made? And they're just like, yeah, fuck yeah, play it. I'm like, all right.
That's why when we started the podcast, when we started doing local artists, I was like, I'm gonna definitely have him on here one day. So, or
like, I literally always fucking work, like every single day, working on music. I pumped out this week. Well, okay, for the Kingdom Hearts, probably finish that tomorrow. I made 4 beats this week, and I sold 2 of them.
Have you made good money selling beats and stuff?
It definitely varies. Like, some people are like really cheap.
Yeah.
And like, I charge usually, well, now I kind of lowered the price, and that's actually getting me to sell. I sell them at $25 a piece.
Yeah.
But I've sold beats up to like about $100 a piece. It just depends on the artist. But people around here, they're like, ooh, $50. I don't know if I want to spend that for a beat. And I'm just like, dude, like, that's $50 is nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now, how do they go through the process of buying the beat and making sure no one else steals that beat from them?
Well, I have a website, wretchedbeatz.bandcamp.com.
Okay.
When all my shit, I upload all my shit on there.
Okay.
And it's copyrighted.
Oh shit! Okay.
Oh, nice.
So when someone buys a beat from me, I still have it on there, but I put in parentheses like sold or whatever.
Yeah.
So like, you know, people can stream my music anytime they want.
Has anyone ever tried to like take a beat that was yours? I guess you could say.
No, but I made a rookie mistake, and this is actually kind of funny. Well, I mean, now it's funny to me, but it's kind of fucked up. One of my samples was stolen by Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh, shit!
And it got It's a really long story, actually.
Dude, we got time.
Hey, man, that's why you came over early tonight.
All right, story time. So my favorite all-time rapper. I don't know if you heard him. His name is Whit Lowry.
Whit Lowry?
Dude, you know way more about music than I do.
Yeah.
Dude, trust me, this is my life. I know that. Anyways, so Whit Lowry is my all-time favorite rapper. Every time he comes, it's actually kind of cool. Every time he comes to Houston, he automatically puts me on the guest list.
Oh shit!
That's awesome.
So you've met him before?
Yeah, a bunch of times.
Oh shit! Okay, cool.
He's really cool. I've chilled with him. Like, he's a cool ass dude. So before he blew up, and before this is okay. So back in 2014.
Okay.
When I was like just fucking around making beats, I followed him on Twitter back then when I had a Twitter, and I like messaged him one day, just like didn't think he would respond or anything. I'm like, hey dude, like, you're a big inspiration for me. Like, if you ever want a beat or anything, you know, just let me know. And this is when he maybe had like 2,000 followers, whatever, nothing, like, no biggie. And so he messaged me back after I posted a song, and he was like, hey man, can I have the melody for this? Like, take out the drums and just give me like the melody. And I was like, fuck it, dude, why not? And so he did it, wrote a song to it, and it got pretty big. And then Lil Uzi Vert stole it from Whit and blew the fuck up.
Shit.
Okay.
And then so Whit claps back on one of his songs, saying that, you know, I can't remember the exact lyrics, but it was something like, "Oh, you just bit off Whit." something like that. I don't know, but that's how Lil Uzi got like really fucking huge.
Damn, that's
So
crazy.
I made a really rookie mistake. I should have paid Wit for it, or I should have made Wit pay for it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should have charged
do,
him
do
for
you
it.
collect
Had the
royalties
copy.
on any of it? Like when you sell it, do you still collect royalties?
No, usually I just like. Well, I mean, it really depends. Like, if they want to put it on like a media platform like iTunes or Apple Music or whatever, then then we have to sign an agreement.
Yeah, release.
Usually I would split it 60-40.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. I mean,
Yeah,
So you do collect some of it. Okay.
yeah, but I mean that's also they have to get a big enough hits.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, with now like the grunge team I'm working with now I'm like 100% positive I can actually make some money with them because they're all extremely talented.
And the grunge team, they're called grunge, correct? I
Yeah.
just want to get that.
Yeah.
Well, it's a grunge gang. It's the whole
Okay.
the grunge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So,
awesome.
how many rappers or artists come to you, I guess, on a weekly basis?
Well, now I'd say at least 5.
Okay. So, you
Yeah,
got
that's
like
not bad.
good, constant, like consistent people coming to you.
Yeah, but it's
For-
usually like kind of like the same ones.
Okay. Well, I mean,
But you know, like
good, too.
I'm constantly meeting new people. People are like now constantly adding me on Facebook and shit, and like messaging me like, "Hey man, like I heard you're a dope ass producer." I'm like, "The fuck? That's what's up, bro."
Yeah,
Dude,
we
that's
had
awesome.
Kid Wave and Jamakai on here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever heard of them two.
No.
Kid Wave, he's pretty big, I guess, in the Rosenberg area.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's really cool.
My friend Charlie Simpson from high school, he actually does the music. Like, I guess he manages him.
Yeah.
But he's an artist from the Rosenberg area, and he actually has some pretty good music
Yeah,
coming
some
up.
pretty good music,
So I'll
yeah.
have to give him. I'll have to let you sit in with him. See
Yeah.
if we
Yeah.
can collab
Yeah,
on
that'd be
something.
dope, man.
to
I
do
know a
some
lot of
connections.
my good friends. I work with another team. They're called F.A.M. Stands for Forever Attached by Music.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like
You know,
that.
shout out to those guys, man. Critical, Zig, Tips. Those are all my like really close friends.
Okay.
They're all from Rosenberg. And,
Now, something I've always wondered, and I guess because I don't know too much about beats or anything like that, are you ever worried that you're going to run out of beats one day? You know, like,
I've gone through periods where like I can't make shit.
yeah, it's kind of
Like-
like when you're writing and you got writer's block or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That happens, man. Like I'll go through like I said, I'm working on a tape right now that I'm going to drop soon. It's called Waves.
Okay.
And I've been working on it pretty much all year, and
Okay.
I only have 7 tracks on it right now, and it's only because there was like about 2-3 month period where I just couldn't write shit. Like I would try, I have no inspiration, and then every once in a while, like this week, dude, I just had a fuck ton of inspiration, and just beats has been coming like that, you know.
That's good. I
That's
mean,
awesome.
yeah.
So it's just like hit and miss. Like some days it's just like I can write something, some days I can't, and I'm like,
You hit me up on Monday you hit me up on Wednesday and you were like, yeah, man, I've been making a shitload of music this week for y'all. I
Yeah.
was like, damn, okay. So, I mean,
awesome,
that's
man.
good that, like, you're staying on, I guess it's almost like on an imagination side where you have to stay creative and stuff. Where do you find inspiration to, I guess, get in the zone where you can create?
like I said, I listen to my favorite artist, and like I hear their beats, and I'm like, man, it would be dope to make something similar to this, you know. So that's kind of one way how I get my inspiration. And then others, it just depends. Like if I'm in a good mood, my girl just gave me a blowjob or something like that. Like
Okay.
like right afterwards, I'm like, damn, dude, I feel like making a beat right now, bro. I'm happy, like I'm good. Like,
So that's where the positive beats come from.
yeah, I'm like, I'm good. I'm feeling good now, bro. Like
And then if you're pissed off, it's gonna be a total different beat.
it's gonna be a fucking banger. Yeah, man. I make literally like really, really chill ambient beats to like stoner beats to really heavy, hard hitting like trap beats like the one we just played. To pretty much everything in between. I can make dubstep, but that's really hard. I don't really like to do that much.
Is it?
Yeah, to make all the like wobbly sounds and just
Yeah.
It's dude, that takes a fucking minute, man.
So, what kind of music are you most? Would you say you favored most in the rap game? I guess you got like trap, you got the I guess the darker rap and everything.
Not the pop side.
Yeah, you got pop rap, and then
I definitely. Man, that's a good question because like I'm like, it's like a tie between like trap and like, I guess it's like sad boy rap.
Okay.
See, I could definitely see.
I could see that,
And
though.
it's like the reason why, like the main, like people, like my girlfriend always asks me like why I like listen to like sad music all the time. It's like I can relate to what they're actually saying. Like I don't know if y'all know Lil Peep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, passed away last November. You know, like he's number 2 on my list, favorite rappers ever. You know, he always like glorified drugs and his drug use and shit. But
Yeah.
the stuff he raps about is actually personal things that's going on with himself.
Damn, that's almost been a year from now.
Yeah.
I remember,
It's fucking
like, because
crazy.
I was in a Whole Foods when I found out about that shit. And I remember you posted on Facebook all about that.
Yeah, I went to go see him once, and I got really fucked up with him.
Nice.
Dude, he was the most genuine person, man, I swear.
Really?
Now, how do you feel about all these rappers and artists overdosing and taking too many drugs and stuff or not?
Man, see, I've been there. I've definitely had my, fair share of doing drugs and shit.
Yeah.
You know, I went through my phase. So I can understand. But, like, this whole new, like, mumble rap era is just completely ridiculous to me.
Everything's over the edge. Like, everyone's trying to top each other.
Yeah, and, like, they always rap about,
Another.
like, I got 100 fucking Zans and, like,
Yeah.
all this shit. It's like they're basically just spitting over bullshit over like fire beats that they paid like $20K from a producer. You know?
Yeah.
It's
That's really all it
basically
is.
to find the music.
Sorry
what
about
the
that.
fuck
I'm
are
sorry
you
about
doing,
that.
dude?
It's fucking
We're
my
in a
kick
fucking podcast right
That
now.
shit's pissing me off.
We're fucking professionals,
It
and
keeps
you're
tripping me
ruining
out.
it. I'm so sorry. Hey, if you want to leave right now, it's perfectly fine. I understand.
Hey, but I do want to say on mumble rappers though, there's some mumble rappers that I'm okay with. Like I won't jam like by myself, but like there's a couple good songs. You know, there's some good songs I fuck with Lil Uzi. There's a couple songs I fuck with by Lil Yachty. You know, just all this.
Is he the guy on the Sprite commercial?
I don't
Lil
know.
Yachty? I think he was on the Sprite commercial.
He's the one with the like red hair and the beads and.
Yeah.
I don't
He
know.
has the red
Lil-
dreads.
Lil
Why do
Durk.
they always put Lil? Is it because of Lil Wayne they started putting Lil in front
Dude,
of
there
everyone's
was a
name?
lot
I seen, dude. I read
Lils
an
before
article.
Wayne.
I read
No.
an article on Spotify. There's 8,000 artists with little in front of their name.
That's crazy.
See, they need to go back to
8,000.
Big. I mean, what's wrong with Big? You
There's
know?
only one big, and it was
Yeah.
Biggie.
Well, still, I mean,
I mean,
maybe
there
they
was-
should
there
probably
was
follow
one
and
Fat. It was Fat Joe. Actually, there was two bigs, Big Pun and Biggie.
I mean, just be a little more original, you know?
Yeah.
like we can't go like square, triangle. I mean, which I just think in the
You
era
want a
where
rapper
you
called
have
Artiste or
people
something?
going from guys to girls, girls to guys, being transsexual in 6 different ways. Why can't you have a size not little or not big, but in the middle, like
Well,
mid?
That's where you have the Young Thugs.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's where all the youngest come from. Bro, fuck Young Thug. That dude is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of them are playing or saying like talking a lot about like taking drugs and shit, mainly because like
That's just a trend right now.
Definitely a trend.
it's like
because it's so easy.
it's
to
like
get
in the
drugs nowadays.
70s.
Same with the fucking face tattoos, bro. That shit bothers me.
Yeah.
Man, I got a whole sleeve and like I have at least 20.
You have a fucking badass sleeve. I'm glad.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
looking
bro.
at it.
I've never
The color.
like. I think you had.
I've had like up to here when last time you saw me.
I think I saw the diamond on there before,
Oh,
and
yeah,
that's
probably
it.
Yeah, that shit's
Probably.
pretty tight, man.
Hell yeah, appreciate it.
Diamond, is that a clock?
No, well, it's a stopwatch.
Oh, a stopwatch?
Yeah.
Because he's always on the clock, bitch.
Right. Punching in.
I don't know why I got this. Honestly, I was fucked up. One of my really good friend Anthony, man, he's my tattoo artist. Yeah, works at Twisted Ink in Rosenberg.
Okay.
Oh, no shit.
That's off of
Yeah, with the
36?
Hector.
Yeah.
It's off 36.
The one
Yeah.
right there
It's
by
right-
that old.
It's right down the road from Lamar High School.
Yeah, it's the one.
And that little strip
It used
center.
to be like an old flea market right there.
Yeah, it's in the
Yeah.
strip center now. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
literally
shout out
across
to-
the street from Lamar High School.
Yeah. Shout out
See,
to Twisted Ink, man.
Y'all go check them out if you ever want to get some ink in your local
Yeah,
area,
yeah.
if you're from there.
Yeah. So, do you know Trey or like people like that? Like, there's a.
You
Trey,
said
he
someone's
goes by
first name
Treyo.
Trey.
Yeah, well, he goes by A Treyo or something like that.
I don't know.
Doug James, he goes by O'Shea.
Yeah, I know O'Shea.
You know O'Shea?
O'Shea's dope. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not like super cool with him, but like I've definitely chilled with him a bunch of times.
I grew up with O'Shea. Like,
For real?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
he's a talented motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
He went to Lamar High School, so
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, he's from Rosenberg. He's from our area, but
the poor area.
no, well, yeah, kind of. Not really. I mean, yeah, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
So,
No, that's tight, man. I've been in the studio with him a couple times when he was recording, and I'm like, man,
Yeah.
this dude's. I've seen him live too. So wait, do you know Stacy?
Stacy.
Black dude, Stacy Ferrier. Goes by Tips.
I think I've met him before, but
He's fucked with O'Shea a lot.
yeah.
Yeah, he's one of my homeboys. But yeah, anyways.
I was just curious because I know you're out there in the Richmond.
So you know,
area.
Joe
Joe.
Loud, Joe Cruz.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe's my homeboy, man. He whenever I get an artist, he wants to hop on my beats. We go to Joe
Okay.
to record. He's a dope ass audio engineer.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
I know
recorded
him.
a bunch of tracks for me. One I did post. It's not on my SoundCloud though. It's on Stacy's SoundCloud.
what's your SoundCloud, by the way, if you want to shout it out real quick so people can check you out?
Man, so I only have 4. Like I pretty much made a new SoundCloud.
Okay.
Like mainly because a lot of my old SoundCloud had a bunch of shit on it from like, you know, when I was like 18 and like younger and stuff, and I kind of just wanted to start fresh. Like this is a new, like it was like different stuff I recorded. I would record acoustic artists, and you know, like I would actually like record all their music and stuff.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
like, just a bunch of different shit, and I wanted to start scratch. So my SoundCloud is just Wretched Beatz. With Beats Beatz.
Wretched. Okay,
Yeah,
I think I
Wretched
got the
Beatz.
name down by now. Took me a while, but I think I got the name.
I think we found it. Let me blow that up real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. So I just made this maybe like last month. I only got 4 tracks.
This one right here.
Yeah. Oh wait, where's the other one? Oh yeah. That's the newest one. Yeah, nice shade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what I was gonna ask before, so going off of all these rappers and stuff, like, what would you say is your favorite trap artist?
My favorite trap artist.
Yeah, because I know a little bit, I guess, in the trap field.
There's
Because
a lot of
Man,
trap artists.
I
nowadays.
don't know if he's really considered trap, but one of the artists that I've really been fucking with lately is Lil Skies.
Lil Skies. Okay, I've heard of him. I haven't really heard much of his music.
I don't really
but
know
have heard of him.
I don't really know if he's trap.
this
His
guy
label
is sitting
is
across
trap.
from me. He's the biggest fan of Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I won't say the biggest fan, but I am a fan of his music.
Dude, I think he's funny, bro. I think he's really funny.
He's definitely like one of the funniest people online, like social media.
I was gonna
wise.
say something about Lil Pump too. Okay, so Lil Pump, I think like 75% of his music is garbage, but he's smart. Like,
And you
he's-
love that Kanye beat.
Oh god, dude, man, I don't know if y'all heard that new beat. Or
We're
the
gonna
new track.
play it real quick in a second.
Yeah.
Think
Worst
Daniel's
song
gonna
of
talk about-
2018, bro, hands down. Like that made me not be a fan of Kanye anymore. Lil Pump, I was already
Whoa.
kind of like.
I mean,
Come on, man.
here's the thing: Kanye,
Well-
he's mixed up in the family business. He's in the Kardashian business.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, we're going to make music and you're not going to like it, but you're still going to listen to it.
And it's already got like millions and fucking millions of views. And like, first of all, man, don't even get me started on the video because I don't know what the fuck that
That
was.
shit's so fucking ridiculous. The video? Have you seen
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I've seen the video.
I want to know where they got those fucking costumes at first.
Right? That shit's fucking
Fucking
ridiculous.
like Roblox or some shit.
Yep. So y'all want to play that one? Or?
Yeah, go ahead and play
See-
it. That way I could get a first-hand reaction from Will, you know? Or Richard. My bad.
See,
Damn it, man. We talked about this.
it's all good. No, okay, so I think Lil Pump's verse is not terrible, but whatever bullshit Kanye was saying, I couldn't.
Yeah. That
I
shit's
can
pretty
do
funny.
it.
Alright, let's play the song real quick.
Okay.
You know, in the old days, they couldn't say the shit they wanted to say. They had the fake orgasms and shit. We can tell niggas today, hey, I wanna come, motherfucker.
You're such a fucking hoe. I love it.
I mean, it's definitely
Like,
a
at first,
fun
I was
fucking
like,
song.
okay, yeah, for Lil Pump,
This
I was like,
This is
alright.
my favorite part, and the only part I like of the
Such a
song.
fucking hoe. I love it.
I was like, alright, I can kind of vibe to this, like,
Make love it. I just pulled up in the ghost.
but when Kanye comes on, I'm just like,
Dude, Kanye's still fucking tripping, man.
I think he's been taking acid lately, honestly.
He's on all these
I
fucking
stopped listening to Kanye after what was it, Heartbreaks and 808s. Like,
Oh, so you don't listen to like Yeezus and all that?
I've heard it, but I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah. You didn't like his last album, the Life of Pablo?
No, I just don't fuck with Kanye.
Yeah. Damn.
I can't.
Well, Richard, it was nice meeting you.
Hey, everyone's got their own feels, you know.
Yeah, no, everyone has their own preference. It's like him, he always talks shit because I say, I like Tekashi 6ix9ine and all that.
See, this is a
honestly,
good part. This is a good part right here.
I would like to meet 6ix9ine, bro.
I really will. Like, I've hit him up like on Instagram and shit to try to get him to come on.
But yeah, we've been trying to
He's
get him
a-
on the podcast for a
He's
while.
a funny motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he's just wild, bro. Out
Yeah.
here, like,
Like, he doesn't give a fuck about what happens. He's just going for it.
We've been trying to have him on the pod for a while now.
my favorite is the, man, I gotta give me one of these, the, Little Pony necklace.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta give me one of those, bro, man.
Yeah, that shit's fucking hilarious. But yeah.
Yeah, so basically, we've been... Daniel's... He always shows me shit every week about trap, and I try to get onto it.
Not trap in general.
Oh, it's 100%
Music.
trap general.
No.
Let's just be honest. I mean, we're on the podcast. You don't have to lie to your fan, you know?
Yeah, okay.
I've been trying to get into it. I think I would like the emo rap a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's like, there's so many different types of rap.
Man, I could show y'all so many different fucking artists, bro.
And
It's
see,
not even...
back in my day, there was never 100 categories for one
Back in
genre.
your day, because you're like,
You know,
100
back
years
in
old?
my day. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I know
yeah.
you're 2 years older than me, but still,
Man, dude, I'm about to be 27. That shit's depressing.
So,
I'm about to be 26. That shit's depressing.
I'm
Because-
basically 30.
yeah, basically, it's like okay, I'm at the 3-0. I think I'm gonna buy a lottery ticket so I can win the lottery now. You know?
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So, were you a XXX Tentacion fan? Because he falls into that genre.
Oh, man, I have so many words for this motherfucker.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, so...
Hold on, Colette's not here, so you're good right now.
All right, so...
yeah.
She's a huge fan.
Yeah.
She went into a depression after he died.
Okay, so let me just let me just say this shit, man. X had a bunch of good songs. I like his songs with Sad. That's the only one that really comes up. There's a couple more. That's it. That's the main one.
Jocelyn Flores.
Oh yeah,
one?
Jocelyn Flores is a good one.
Question Mark was pretty good too.
That whole album is pretty tight, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was a good artist.
Wasn't he
But-
22 when he died?
I think he was younger than that.
Yeah, he was younger. He was like, I don't even know if he was 21.
Okay,
but-
so
Yeah, I
he
think
probably.
he was between 20 and 21.
I mean,
he got set up though, for sure.
But yeah. Oh yeah, but
it's an inside job, right?
he was a good artist, but as a person, I don't want to sound mean for saying this, and I'm probably gonna sound like a douche.
You're on the
but
podcast, so it doesn't matter.
You say whatever you think, man.
he deserved to die.
Okay.
I mean, the shit he did.
Didn't he
Like,
beat his girlfriend?
Have you researched some of the nasty?
He had
like,
a lot of fucked up shit in his past.
unhuman shit that he's did to his girlfriend. He stuck one of those things, the prong things when you're grilling.
And then
He
she
stuck
died?
one up her. No, she didn't die.
I thought she was dead.
He beat her.
She was pregnant, wasn't she?
Yeah, she's pregnant. He beat her so hard, she got blind in the left eye.
Oh, like me.
While she was pregnant with his baby.
Yeah, no, he did a lot of fucked up shit. But see, that's one of those things where sometimes it's like, can you separate the artist from his art?
The actual human, like the actual person. And then people after he died want to like glorify him.
Yeah, no.
And it's like, no, dude, like. You can't do
he had
that.
a fucked up
Lil Peep didn't deserve to overdose. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a good ass person. He did nothing wrong to anybody. But X, bro, fuck X.
And I know Lil Peep. It was after he passed, a lot of people were talking shit.
Yeah.
Whereas then you had someone like
they were talking shit because like all he does is like most of his songs is rapping about doing drugs and shit. And, like they're like if you're gonna talk about doing drugs and shit, like. It's your fault, but it really wasn't his fault. It's that dumbass bitch who sold him fentanyl.
Yeah, that's why Demi Lovato died, and we
need to find all these fucked up drug manufacturers.
She didn't die.
The balls.
Yeah, she overdosed.
She overdosed. She didn't die.
Okay, but is it the
She's
same
still
thing or
rehab,
no?
though. No,
I was about to say. I was like, whoa, hold on.
She survived.
Yeah, that and Macklemore. We're still trying to get over them.
Mac Miller.
Mac Miller.
Yeah, Macklemore.
Not Macklemore. Is Macklemore even relevant anymore?
No. Ryan Lewis is still upset about his death.
His career's been dead for a couple years.
I've been working on this bit for about 2 weeks now. We actually made jokes about people that die. Anne Frank. She died. The black lady that sings soul music. Yeah. She died recently, and they had a huge thing on BET about her, so it was pretty nice.
Damn.
But I thought she was in World War II, but I guess it's the same person,
Definitely a different person.
Speaking of Mac, bro, his kids mixtape is still one of my favorites.
He has a kid?
No, kids. It was one of his first mixtapes.
Kicking incredibly dope shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I listened, man, so when I was in high school.
You know what's weird? Okay, he was our age. So when he was in high school, he wasn't in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was making music and not in high school.
Yeah, which is crazy.
That's probably why he overdosed.
No, dude. No.
Everyone that overdoses and it was an accidental. It's what people are saying.
Well, see, okay.
And he's been known to have a lot of depression, too.
This is something I wanted to bring up.
I've been there.
I know, but this is something I wanted to bring up. Okay, in Seattle right now, they're testing to try to have these little tent areas where if people do decide to do hard drugs or anything that could lead you to overdosing, you could go to the tent. That way, it's like a protection area, so you won't die. And I actually support that. Like, I think they should have more of that because, yes, it's illegal, but people shouldn't have to die. I mean, you have people getting drunk as fuck, driving around, killing people, and they made Uber so you can still get drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, I don't know if you know this, but there's some country in Europe, I can't remember which one it is, where they legalized every drug.
Yeah.
But the money they make off of taxes from those drugs, they put them in rehab programs and drug programs. Like, and they have less overdoses than anything.
What's up?
I think it's in the UK, heroin is actually illegal for most hospitals. It's known as diamorphine.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what hospitals give patients for certain after surgeries or things like that. It's called diamorphine, but it's the same thing as heroin, and it's legal there.
Yeah,
it's fucking wild.
Morphine here has somewhat the same chemical compound as heroin.
Well, it's kind of like
heroin's just stronger.
It's kind of like the same thing with methamphetamines and when you take Adderall. You have the same kind of the same
Similar
drug in
effects.
you, but it's different.
Yeah.
But that's why it makes you pay attention longer, and you could you stay on a rhythm so long.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
That's how I graduated college.
There's even some drugs and like shit like that they have the same compound as cocaine.
I'm just saying it's fucking stupid. Like
Sudafed.
Okay, there should be no fucking way that you're able to drink as much as you want at a fucking bar and drive around.
Well, they're not supposed to serve you as much as you fucking want.
Yeah, but they still do. And it's not until someone dies and then they get punished.
Yeah.
You know how many times I've been overserved? You know how many times you've been overserved?
I never get overserved.
Bro.
I know my limit.
I mean, I'm just saying, and a lot of people hate the fact that I got 2 DWIs, but I'm like, okay, how many times have you drinking and drove? Yeah. Everybody in fucking high school did that shit.
Just a couple months ago, I fucking wrecked my Jeep because I was drinking and driving. Luckily, I had my neighbor's mailbox.
Yeah.
I wasn't actually on the road. That's how fucked up I was. I didn't actually get out of my neighborhood.
Oh, shit.
Well, okay, but at the same time, I've been in your neighborhood.
I don't live that far out of my neighborhood. So
yeah, but y'all got a lot of ditches, and it's not really lit.
I hit the very first, the one, you know, that big-ass white house?
Yeah.
I hit their fucking mailbox. I was on my way to the gas station, it was probably fucking 3 in the afternoon, dude. I was fucking lit. And I needed more cigarettes. And I was changing the radio station, and I looked up, and all of a sudden it was just too late, and
fucking shit,
crashed my car and
the first time
totaled the fuck out of it. And no, listen to this. So I went back. So the first thing I did, I was look around, make sure I'm okay. Mm-hmm. And then since I'm a couple houses down the road, I just walked back to my house.
Yeah,
nothing happened. And then I guess my neighbors saw me or whatever, and they called the cops. And then, dude, it was fucking wild. There was there was 6 cops that showed up in my driveway, and an EMT and a fucking fire truck. They were all in my driveway, and so I walked back to my, cause I was drunk, right? So I walked back to my room, and I showered and brushed my teeth and changed my clothes and shit. And I'm fuck, dude, I'm about to get screwed. By the way, Mom and Dad, I hope you don't listen to this, cause I told you a completely different story what happened.
Same. That's what I told my parents every time.
But, yeah, so I was, kind of freaking out. I was dude, they're going to catch me for a DWI. And,
I have a great lawyer, by the way.
When I finally, when I finally, got the courage to walk outside, cause they had me surrounded, bro. I felt like I was in GTA.
Did all to stay inside.
I was damn, bro, they got me from all areas.
And Fort Bend County is big on that shit. They love to bring big packs with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's bro.
Dude, they roll deep all the time.
It's not
and my parents were what the fuck? They just looked outside and they're we think your son got in a hit-and-run accident or something.
You hit a mailbox, you didn't hit another person, though.
Yeah, and so, they completely did not know that I was drunk, and I just told them what happened. I was yeah, man, I was trying to change the radio station, and I looked down, and I just fucking hit the mailbox. And they were have you been drinking? And I was I drank a little bit last night, but I'm okay. Mm-hmm. And they were all right, well, we're just going to give you a ticket for, what was it, not staying in the single lane, or not staying in the single lane or something.
They had to make some shit up.
Yeah, and I was for real? And I was oh, I mean, okay. I was for real?
That's it?
Now, the first time that...
Still fucked my Jeep up, though.
The first time that I got really fucked up and drove, it was at New Year's when I was in high school. And I got really fucked up with our friend Jenna. And
Jenna.
Paloma and all of us. And we were getting fucked up at a New Year's party in Lakemont. And I know Carl listens to the podcast. Carl, I still really don't know if I hit a mailbox or a pole or a sign, or if I just ran something.
Are you talking about Carlos?
No, not that Carlos.
Oh.
Because I heard what happened to that Carlos.
I was about to say, I was bro.
No, Carl.
Oh, Carl, okay.
Yeah, you know Carl.
Yeah.
I was leaving Lakemont, and here's what happened. I got super drunk at the party. It was 1 a.m., and I just took off. And I was supposed to be the DDD, the drunk designated driver. Okay, I got really fucked up.
Drunk designated driver. That's a new one for me.
All I remember was I made it home somehow. My whole front end was dented, and my whole windshield was shattered.
What the fuck?
Like shattered. Damn. And it was that Saturn view. You remember that one, of course.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna talk about that story in a little bit. It looked like cobweb all across my windshield. This was before I worked at Olive Garden too. And I remember I basically left them stranded all fucking New Year's Day that morning.
Oh, fuck.
I just remember I woke up and Carl at the time lived with me. I was like, fuck, I don't know if I hit a stop sign, but I kept thinking someone threw a baseball bat at my windshield. But I don't remember because it looked like a pole did hit me. And I was driving around like 3 days later looking for a pole that I could have hit that was bent. I'm like, I just never will know to this day what happened.
Knocked it off the ground.
I was thinking I drove over a stop sign.
That's very possible.
But see, I think it would have fucked up my car even more. So I was like, it can't be that. Yeah. So then I was thinking, okay, maybe someone did hit a baseball bat. And I swerved and just hit like a little grass post, like a little stake that they put in the ground, and made a little dent. I don't know. To this day, but I know I told Carl one thing, and I stuck with that story because that's the only thing I remember. And I was really fucked up that night. And then, of course, I've gotten drunk and drove around like 8 or 10 times after that. And eventually I got caught twice, back to back, when I did, and I got 2 DWIs, so...
See, after I wrecked my Jeep, dude, I just Uber everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I do to
this.
It's, I mean, I got a brand new, it's not brand new, it's 2011 fucking...
Big shot over here.
Jeep Patriot.
Making that producer money, you know?
Right.
Ever since I got this Jeep, dude, it's fucking, like, I don't risk no chances.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't really have anywhere else to go. Like, I go to work, and, like, I have a studio at my
So
house.
you go to work, then you go home to work.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I feel you.
But I mean, I'm also in school now, too.
Were you studying in school?
Veterinary.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Didn't you pass a test
Yeah,
for something like that?
Soon I will be a legalized drug dealer for animals.
Nice.
All right. So if you know any opioids that are a little bit higher dosage, you know where it came from. No, I'm just kidding.
Some horse
tranquilizer.
Need some Valium for your dog. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, he weighs about 220 pounds. You know?
What kind of fucking dog do you have, bro?
A big one.
Yeah. So me and Wretched, I almost said it, but I held back. You know, you should be proud. By the way, do you want... Okay, I got jalapeno peppers in the oven. If you want pizza, I can order some right now. What
I'm
kind of
good
pizza?
right now.
Well, it won't come for an hour. That's why I'm asking if you want some right now.
Yeah, it takes a while to get here.
No, I think I'll be okay. I do want to step out for a smoke, though, if that's cool.
Yeah, we can pause real quick.
Pause.
Okay, guys, so we took a break for a second because, you know,
just a little quick break.
Some of us need to get a little quickie in. You know, we're good now.
I needed a smoke.
We all did.
Just cigarettes, not weed.
Yeah. So for y'all that aren't in here, and now that we don't have the camera on us, Richard has been wretched. I can't fucking say that word. Like, you could pick a different name that I can pronounce.
It's really not that hard of a word.
It's not.
You know what that means,
it's like
right?
comfortable.
You know
like
that. You know what wretched means, though, right?
No.
It's a term meaning like evil or like really dark and ill, and that's kind of how I feel that my beats are. They're just really like ill, you know.
See, I think they're more of a happy, upbeat, you know. Like,
I can't. Well, the recent ones I showed you, yeah, but like I started off making, you know, I chose a name when I was still back in my metal phase.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can tell I was. Really
well, I remember when it was
fits,
Wicked.
It definitely fits.
I remember Wicked, Rich.
Yeah, I started off like that was the first, and I was like, no, not Wicked, bro.
Yeah, you
and
know,
then, like I changed it to Wretched, and I was like, that's it.
Wretched.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it definitely fits, especially with like the stuff you showed us earlier. I mean,
it's just
it definitely makes sense.
It's just like I have to say bedspread because I can't say comfortable.
Comfortable.
Yeah, the little bedspread that goes on your bed.
That's a comforter.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that. Like, don't even get me started on that shit. Yeah, so that's why I decided to get in a podcast so I could talk better, you know. But I end up pissing off half the people that come on here because I don't say their name right.
Dude, the first guy we ever interviewed, he fucked up his name so much that he just quit saying his name.
Yeah, I went through the whole fucking podcast without saying his name, basically. Like, I was like, fuck. And I'm going to say it right now, is it Jamakai?
It was like, Jamaikai, wasn't it?
Jamakai.
Jamakai, yeah.
Yeah, now we can say it now that he's not on here. And he just released an album, and he didn't tell us about it, so, you know.
Yeah, that kind of hurt, man.
It kind of made me feel a little depressed, you know. I was a little sad in my bed last night. I was like, listening to his album in the background while it was raining, and I was like, fuck, man. I wish people liked our podcast, but they don't, you know? So anyone listening to us right now, we really appreciate you. You know, all 5 of y'all. Yeah, and our new listeners that Wretched brought around. Yeah. And they're probably like, you can't even say his fucking name right, bro.
They probably stopped listening already.
Yeah, they're probably like, oh, fuck this dude.
Hey, well, if y'all were going live right now, I know I could bring in a couple people and I would listen.
We tried.
We tried to go on live, but it's a work in progress. Yeah. Like I said, this is like phase 2 of our setup.
You gotta remember, we're still new to this.
We were excited when we got 4 mics.
So yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, there's like Facebook Live and shit. You know.
Well, that's what I was gonna try to do with that camera, but I guess we gotta get another computer so we can do it right.
Oh yeah, I feel you.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Because you know how I kept switching the audio and it kept sounding all staticky, so we had to start over.
Yeah.
Yeah. But eventually, hopefully, before the end of the year, we'll be able to do something like this.
You'll get there,
or at least have a YouTube channel where we can post stuff. Even if it's not live, it'll be on there.
You know, man, people have been telling me lately that I should post my beats on YouTube.
Don't do it.
Yeah, so I was going to explain. I'm like, man, I'm kind of iffy about that because anybody can get there. Like, you can, you know, there's YouTube to MP3. You can literally copy a YouTube beat and put it to YouTube to MP3 and just
copy the link and it'll download as an MP3.
Yeah, and like they won't give credit to me at all. People will be using my beats, I won't even fucking know it. And like, you know,
your beats would have to get so much of a following, even just so you can monetize.
Yeah,
because YouTube keeps switching the rules and everything to monetize, and it's stupid.
Yeah, and they like keep telling me, they're like, "Oh, dude, you could probably get a bunch of views off YouTube and shit," and I'm like, "No,
no, I wouldn't do it.
I don't think that's how it works. I'm cool with my personal website."
Yeah.
So, okay,
wait. What is your personal website? That way, everyone that's listening can go check you out.
It's just wretchedbeatz.bandcamp.com.
Okay.
I have this new album I'm about to drop that I was telling you about, Waves. It's going to be my 10th album since fucking 2012.
Damn. Now, how many beats do you usually have on an album?
I usually like to make at least 10. Okay. Like, I think that's a solid number. Yeah. The first 2 albums, I still have on there because they're my first beats that I like really ever made. Mm-hmm. But now, like, I listen to them and I'm like, man, these are fucking trash, bro.
Fucking amateur.
Yeah, I'm like, well, no, but it's also cool because it shows my growth, like how much I experienced over the years.
Yeah, it shows your progression, your evolution, and everything.
Oh, I'm sure, like in a year or 2 from now, we're gonna listen to this podcast and be like, "Wow, we didn't know what the fuck we were doing." You know?
Oh yeah, dude, definitely, man. It's taken me. It's definitely taken a lot of time. Like I said, I've really started getting into like making like hip hop beats and trap beats and shit.
Yeah.
Since just 2015, really. Okay. No, 2014. So a good solid 4 years now.
Okay.
Since I like really been like trying to be serious about it.
Yeah.
Other than that, like I was kind of just fucking around, just doing this shit for fun. But now, even since then, actually, I got the first album that I was like serious about, like tattooed on me, somewhere. The Neoteric Yeah, the first album I was like super serious about.
Okay.
So, me and Wretched. Me and him go way back, like I said earlier on the podcast. I knew him throughout high school and whatnot. We basically started hanging out, I guess, like in 2010, 2000.
No, it was before that. It's at least like well, because I graduated in 2010, so it was at least like.
Oh shit!
Like,
okay.
So
2008, 2009, then.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Because I met Jenna, dude, like almost right when she moved here.
I remember one time. Okay, I'm going through story time, and Will, you or Richard, you could correct me if I misspeak on anything from the story that is incorrect. Daniel has not heard this story, so this will be kind of interesting. I'm actually going to pour a drink while I start, because this is going to be fun.
What are you pouring in that glass, by the way?
Oh, this is our Yellow Rose. This is our new sponsor of the podcast. They are actually located in Houston, Texas, and they make the best whiskey, award-winning. They got gold, bronze, and a silver from whatever competition they're in California every year. Yeah. But that's their award-winning.
They got 94 points on the tasting pad.
That would be their gold, yes.
Blended whiskey.
So basically, back in, let's see, it had to be right after we graduated, or right after I graduated.
So like 2012.
It was probably the summer of 2012, or
yeah, because I was going to community college.
Yeah, so it was the summer of 2012,
and then that's when I got like super close with Jenna because she started going there.
You know what? No, it was the summer of 2013 when this occasion happened.
Oh no, because I remember because I was about to move.
Yeah.
I was about to move to Victoria, and then my whole fucking life changed after that.
Yeah, like everything in life.
Yeah.
So basically, let me lay out the story. We were wanting to go to the beach one weekend, and I was like, man, like I just remember all in high school during the summer, we would go to fucking Matagorda and stuff. At the time,
I happen to have a beach house.
Yeah, he has a beach house in Matagorda. We're not going to give out the address to anyone. You know, definitely not going to share that. Right?
I got a story after this regarding to my beach house. Anyways,
okay. Probably something to do with a hurricane, I'm guessing.
No.
Anyways, so we decided to go to the beach, and then we would go hang out at the beach house afterwards. You know, probably get drunk, get fucked up, and everything. So it was me, Paloma, Jenna, and Wretched, our local artist feature of the week. And I decided to drive because I was like, you know what? I got an SUV. It could drive on the sand really easily. I felt like it was the best vehicle to drive on the beach, you know? I was like, it's not a truck, but it's not like...
Back then I had my shitty ass Frontier that only had... Remember that? It only had one seat. Well, no, it had a back seat, but it was like a piece of shit.
Bro, I never rode in your car.
Yeah, nobody wanted to. They're like, hey, bro, it's okay, I'll drive. And I'm like, all right, bro.
I was always the driver of the group if we went anywhere. Like, I was always volunteering to drive. So, we decided to go to Matagorda. We thought it would be fun. We go to the beach.
We planned to stay there for the weekend, right?
We were going to stay there for 2 days, I think.
Yeah,
something like that.
Like Friday and Saturday and come back home on Sunday.
Yeah. So we drive all the way down there. We're on the beach. Not even fucking 10 minutes of driving on the beach, I get stuck.
Oh, of course.
I'm like, fuck.
Wait, what kind of car were you driving?
It was a Saturn Vue front-wheel drive.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah. But it was like, I figured it would have been flat, but it wasn't that flat, and...
You gotta mention, we were already pre-gaming on the way up there.
Yeah, we were pre-gaming a long time on the way up there.
It's an hour and a half drive, bro. We were cruising, just jamming the music. Like, we got bottles. We got a.
Nice.
We always went. We got like I think 3 or 4 handles. We were smoking a little stuff on the way up there.
Oh yeah.
We had the little fountain drinks, you know, where you go half fountain drink, half liquor.
Yep.
Back in the day. We were pretty fucked up driving up there. So I get on the beach and we get stuck, right? So the first thing I do is
like, this is a quick fix. I'm like, some big ass dude with a huge truck's gonna pull us out. It will be out here, no worries.
Yeah, like we weren't really worried. I was like, if anything, someone could pull us out. The biggest mistake I have made in this decision was I let the big ass motherfucker that didn't know how to hook up a car, I let him hook it up onto my radiator.
Oh no.
So he hooks up his truck to my radiator after I get stuck.
We literally watched this happen.
We watched it. I watched him do this. I was like, I don't think that's the frame, but I'm pretty sure it'll get unstuck. Keep
in mind, this is our only transportation, and we are an hour and a half away from home.
So I get in my Saturn. I guess he's going to pull us out. And I have it in neutral, I'm like, okay. Or no, I had it in drive. That way I could drive up. I just hear a huge pop.
Of course, because radiators are aluminum.
I hear a huge pop, and we see nothing but liquid going out the front of my vehicle.
Just spewing out.
And I'm like, fuck. I put it in park after I get unstuck. I look under my vehicle, and there is nothing but radiator fluid everywhere. And I looked at the dude, and I'm like, what the fuck were you doing? And he goes, dude, I didn't know where to hook it up to. I thought I hooked it onto the frame. I'm like, you hooked it onto the fucking radiator?
Bitch.
The weakest spot in the front of a vehicle.
Okay, so after he pulled us out, we were like, well, we're here and we're stuck basically, so we might as well just get fucked up more. So we're at the beach drinking and stuff, and then Will was like, hey man, my beach house is down the street. We could just drive over to it and then figure out a plan. Like, we had to get some shelter.
Yeah, luckily, dude, it was like right down the road.
Like, it wasn't even like a mile and a half away.
Oh, damn. So did you just drive
So, like, man, I don't know if you've ever been to Matagorda, but once you go over the bridge, like, once you get into, like, the Matagorda Bay, it's like it's one solid road. All the beach houses are on the right.
Yeah.
And you keep going down. In the public beach, there's a road to the left that you go to. Well, now there is. So it's literally just a straight shot.
Yeah.
So we able to just...
And see, we weren't like 2 or 3 miles down the beach. We were like literally half a mile.
Yeah, we just fucking got on the beach.
Yeah. Like, this would happen to me, luckily.
Right.
Because we were like, here's the thing. When you drive onto the beach and you go drink, you don't want to be right in the front because that's where the kids are. You want to go down further where all the alcoholics are and all the people our age.
You want to follow the paths where people have already driven.
Yeah. And
I'm guessing
some people just stop in the middle of a fucking beach and you have to go around them, and then you get stuck, and then that guy pulls you out and he doesn't know how to hook it up to your radiator, or he does hook it up to your radiator.
And this was like early June, where like the sand is just like completely dry.
Yeah,
I mean, like, hasn't rained in fucking months.
Yeah.
So anyways,
so sucks.
We go. I was like, well, fuck, I have no fluid in my radiator. By the way, if you don't have fluid in your radiator, your car gets hot. If you don't know that, I luckily did know that because I've been in really shitty cars before, and this was about to be a really shitty car. So I've driven from this part, and by the way, this is the same vehicle that I shattered the windshield 2 years before that, or the year before that on New Year's Eve. Anyway, so we drive to his beach house that Will was like... And here's the funny thing. When we pulled up to the beach house, we didn't have a way to get in. He was like, fuck, where's the key?
Yeah, I couldn't find the key because, like...
It's usually under the mat.
Yeah, alright, so...
I'm glad I'm telling that to 1,000 people right now, but they don't know where you live.
Yeah, so my beach house, it's technically like this one old double wide, which actually we're remodeling the whole fucking thing, if you remember.
We
literally ripped out the entire front, like, new kitchen floors,
for real?
all the rooms. But yeah, so there's an old double wide that's been there since 1971, and then... right next to it is like my parents' like nice property where it's like built up and like a nice ass house. And then so like I didn't have the key to get into my parents' house because they don't give me that shit because they know what I'm gonna do in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they don't trust me to go in there.
Yeah.
Like I tell them, you know, when I go down to my beach house with my friends, so like, okay, you can like chill on the porch, but you're not getting in. You know, like, and I'm like, fuck. Okay, I guess that's cool though.
Yeah.
So we had to break in.
But I had a spare key for the double wide, but I couldn't find it, and then like. We were just fucking stuck out there, just like chilling on the porch. I'm like, well, what do we do?
Yeah, so
we're an hour and a half away. Like, who the fuck is gonna come pick us up? Like,
so we were at the same time. Instead of getting stressed out, we decided to have more fun.
We were just chilling.
Yeah, we were chilling. Like we were like, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
We were like, fuck it. Something will happen, and we'll get home back. We'll make it back.
We were all pretty kind of fucked up too, so we were just like, man, we're already here. We might as well just enjoy it.
Yeah, we just started drinking more and smoking some weed and shit.
And is that when we fucking jumped off my balconies?
Yes, I have a video of us jumping off the balcony, and this is a 2-story balcony into the water, the canal.
So there's the bay right next to us, or my beach house is right on the bay. So we have it was like a 7-foot and then a 10-foot.
Yeah. It was fucking crazy. I was scared as fuck, but I was so fucked up. I was like, "Fuck it."
Yeah, and y'all were scared, and you're like, "No, fuck that." I'm like jumping in, and then like we have a little ladder we can climb up and get back on. And after a while, I was just like, "Fuck it, dude," and just jumped off the 10-foot one.
Yeah, so we were just jumping off like 100 times. Someone lost their sunglasses that day, the Ray-Bans. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Sunglasses that go missing.
Paloma.
Yeah, Paloma lost her sunglasses in the water. It was like a limited edition. It was her.
Yeah, it was her. Was it her sister's?
It was her sister's sunglasses. Yeah, the golden frame.
Oh, she was tripping hard.
Yeah, she was pissed as fuck about that.
I was like, "Do you want me to dive in and try to find it?" And she's like, "How are you gonna find it?" And I was like, "I don't know. I can try."
It's worth a try.
Like, see, here's the thing. From the bay, you have little canals that you drive your boats in, and that's what the beach house backs up to. So we were just jumping into the canal. Yeah. You know. Okay. But it was fun. And then finally, I got in touch with my dad. I was like, "Dad, you're gonna be pissed."
We got into some shit.
Basically, my car broke down. I have no radiator right now. I need you to get a U-Haul and come pick us up and drive us back.
I just fucking remembered. Holy shit.
I've been waiting for you to get that reaction.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
right when you said U-Haul, I was like, ding.
Okay, so I have a picture of this on my Instagram, all the way down at the bottom.
You need to post it on the Weekly D Instagram so everyone can see.
I will.
I'm gonna get some more vinyl. Quick, hold on.
Okay. So basically, we're just smoking, drinking, having fun, waiting for my dad. It's like an hour and a half drive. He has to get U-Haul. So I knew it would take like 2 fucking hours for him to get out there.
Yeah.
By the way, while my dad was driving up there, he's like, "By the way, I don't have gas to make it home, so you're going to have to pay gas to make it back." At the time I was working at Olive Garden, I had like $25 in my bank account.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, fuck, I don't think we have enough money for gas to make it back. Because we spent all of our money on alcohol. Like,
of course.
That's what you do as a teenager.
You gotta have your priorities straight. Alcohol first.
Well, we always had this thing where we were like, you know what? Alcohol is more important than food. Exactly. So we would drink before we eat. And we just wouldn't eat. And we would just get fucked up.
That just means you had your priorities straight.
So by the time my dad got there, it was like 8 p.m.
It was getting dark, and we were like, shit, dude, what are we going to do?
Yeah. So my dad finally showed up, and he's looking at mechanic places that are around there that we could take the car to, and he would just drive us back. But all the places were closed.
Oh, of course. Good.
So we decided, okay, I was going to drive my car up on the U-Haul, and if I drove it up there, we could just ride with my dad back and then park my or take it to the mechanic shop that I know of in Rosenberg, and he could work on it a day later or some shit. Anyways,
it's no big deal, right?
Yeah. The only problem is after you drive your car, and it was like a 2008, 2007 Saturn Vue. Well, here's the thing. The motor locks up after you drive it overheated so long. And you can't pour water in the radiator because there's a big-ass fucking hole in there.
Yeah, and you can't steer.
Well, yeah.
You can't... The steering wheel locks up.
Yeah.
So my motor's locked up. So I can't start my car. So we can't pull it up, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We were like, okay, that's me, Wretched, Paloma, Jenna. We're going to be like, okay, Jenna, you're going to steer the car. Me and Richard, we're going to push the Saturn with my dad up onto the U-Haul, right? Here's the thing. When you have your car in neutral...
It rolls back.
It rolls back, it rolls forward, and you got to stop with the brake. Well, someone that was in the driving spot...
I'm not going to say who.
We were pushing the car onto the trailer. She forgot to hit the brake. It rolled over the U-Haul.
Off of it. The two front wheels are hanging in front of the U-Haul. The back two tires are in the trailer. And we're like, what the fuck? At this point, my dad is cussing left and right. Oh, he is
My
livid.
dad is purple-faced.
Like, Jenna fucking livid.
Jenna is crying. Rich is taking a piss because he's high as fuck.
Yeah, I was dead ass like fucking taking a piss.
My dad knew damn well I was drunk as fuck. And Paloma was just like, how the fuck are we going to make it home? Like, what the fuck? Why the fuck did I trust y'all drunk asses to go
She was
over
just
here?
looking at me like, bro, really? Like, is
this like the worst thing that can happen to us?
This is the situation we're in right now?
Eventually, we had to get a tow truck driver over there. And he had to lift my vehicle up and pull it backwards. And then the trailer got stuck in a ditch and shit.
Oh, shit.
Anyways,
it was just one bad accident after another.
Why didn't you call the same guy that ripped the radiator off to pull it back?
Dude, that dude was fucked up.
Yeah.
But let's just say that day I definitely learned that no one is supposed to hook up anything to your vehicle except for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, that was one of the longest days of my life.
But let me tell you this. My favorite part of this whole thing was because I had to pay for the tow truck driver. I willed him and dealed him, and he gave me a deal to do it for like $30. I'm like, fuck, I only got $5 in my account. And then for some reason, I overdrew money so we can make it home. But dude, that day it was fun. The funnest part about that day was at the beach house. We were fucked up.
We didn't.
Here's the thing.
At the moment, we didn't really care, but we knew that we were fucked.
Yeah. And see, here's the thing. When it's like when shit hits the fan, the priorities change, and you're like, let's just get fucked up.
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, you're already there. Might as well have fun.
Basically,
yeah. And like, what's the point of like extremely stressing over the situation when you can't do anything about it?
Yeah.
So we were just like, fuck it, man. We got handles. Like, we got like we're already in our swimsuits and shit. Like, we got a canal. Like,
yeah, you might as well make the best of it. I mean, it's a shitty situation. Make the best of it.
I would say
hopefully you figure out something going home.
It was a shitty day, but it was also like extremely fun at the same time.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the funnest days of my life because it has the best story to tell about it because you never let the woman in the driver's seat because she will not know when to press the brake.
Completely forget to hit the brakes, or
she just didn't know what to do. She like freaked out for a second, and
she probably hit the gas. That's what happened.
Well, no, the car was off.
I know,
you know. But yeah, she just didn't know what to do. But I gave her shit about that for like a month, and I was like, Dad, why are you yelling at all my friends? Like, what the fuck? But that was us on the beach house.
Holy shit, you still...
Damn.
I have all this shit on my Instagram. Yeah, dude.
Damn.
Dude, you need to repost some of that shit.
That was from April 29th, 2013.
God.
Damn.
That was
that was
car
right
on the U-Haul.
That was literally right...
Oh, dude, that is epic.
Holy shit. That was like... Man, a month before me and Jenna went to Costa Rica.
And literally in the captions, I said, fuck my life. Yeah, that was before y'all went to Costa Rica. And Man, I just remember
Costa Rica was live, man. That was a fun ass adventure.
Yeah, I didn't know you traveled.
Did you go out there?
So how many countries have you been to, like total?
Okay, so me and Jenna technically lived in Costa Rica. And we studied, and we went to a Spanish school.
I'm gonna refill my drink. I'll be right back.
It's called.
Keep talking though.
It's called Conversa, and it was literally a Spanish school, and like, you know, we lived with a host family and shit, and like we just went to school every day, and on the weekends we were allowed to travel all around the country.
Oh, that's cool as shit.
And shit. Yeah, dude, it was dope as fuck. And then so we did that. We did that in 2013. In 2014, I went to India.
Oh, okay. How was that?
Bro, India was fucking like mind blowing, dude.
Yeah.
I experienced some shit that I wish other people would experience because it's just like fucking batshit wild, man.
That's badass.
I got to enter a monk ministry.
Really?
Yeah, and I got to fucking like chant with the monks and shit, and like sat down and like chant with them.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, talking like hundreds and hundreds of monks, like this huge ass monster, and like on top of a mountain, and it's just like absolutely just like mind blowing, man.
Yeah.
Did you need a refill?
No,
and that kind of like inspired me to, you know, get into like Hinduism and shit, and that's why like I got my whole leg tattoo like all Hindu.
How are the people over there?
They're all super fucking nice.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Because like there was a couple of days I went there by myself at first, and then my dad ended up meeting me there after a month.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, because like, okay, so the crazy thing is, man, I told him that I was like, hey, I'm gonna go to India, and they were like, yeah, okay, sure. They're like, yeah, man, like we want to go to India too, and I was like, no, like for real, like I'm going to India, and I bought my ticket and I packed my shit, and I was like,
badass.
I was like, deuce, like, bye, peace out. And they're like, what do you mean, peace out? And I'm like, I'm going to fucking India, bro.
Like, but you weren't worried about, like, money or anything over there?
I had money in the bank.
Yeah.
I had enough, and, like, when I was getting close to running out, I would just fucking come back home.
Okay.
Oh,
so...
And
did you stay out there for a long time, or... How long was you
about 6 weeks.
Oh, shit.
Damn, dude. How expensive is it to live over there?
Bro, some days I deadass stayed on the streets.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like I had my shit. Like I had like a backpack.
Yeah.
And I just like slept in alleyways and shit. But then like I met some people. Like really really cool ass Indians. That like this one. Oh man, what's his name?
You're talking about the dude that ran the cult?
No. No. Man, what's his name, dude?
Because that dude is cool as fuck.
His name's Naresh.
Naresh.
I remember Naresh because he let me stay with him for 2 days and his family. Just random, like... So, and, like, dude, it was crazy because, like, everybody who saw me there... Because I was, like, one of the only, like, white people over there. Everybody was trying to take pictures with me because they're like, holy shit, there's a white person here.
Now, how were the bars there and everything?
I didn't really go to the bars that much, man. I kind of just, like...
chilled out and saw the scenery and everything?
Yeah, dude, I asked for, like, rides to places, and, like, I didn't really know where, like... Okay, so the capital of India is New Delhi.
Okay.
And so that's where I flew into, and I kind of just, like, got a map and, like... ask people like, hey, like, where's the, like, mountains at, and you know, where's you know, just I went to go see the oh man, what's that famous fucking place in India?
Taj Mahal.
Yes, I went to Taj Mahal, bro.
Oh fuck!
Damn,
it was, dude, it was so live, man. I got a picture somewhere on my Facebook.
Don't they have a?
I went inside, dude. Inside the Taj Mahal is all fucking gold. literally like gold.
Does someone actually live there? That's like the White House, isn't it? Or am I wrong?
No one lives there.
Isn't that like, for the gods or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There's fucking hundreds and hundreds of gods in India.
Yeah.
You got the people, the lady with the 8 arms and stuff. Man, she's a badass. She could grab. She's an
God of War, ain't it?
I got a Ganesh tattoo when I was there.
Yeah.
On my calf. I literally got it in India, and I was kind of sketchy about it because like it's a third world country, and like I don't know how to do tattoos.
Yeah.
They tattoo weird, dude.
Don't they do the thing where they stamp you like? They have
it's like a stone, and they
yeah. I've always wanted that. I saw that. Bro, that's how they do it in Taiwan.
I bled like a motherfucker, dude. My whole leg was.
But that tattoo will never like go away. I mean, it's like the best tattoo you'll ever have. Yeah. Like that's why I was
dope,
always
man.
told.
I mean, like I kind of got some hairy legs, so you can't see that much. But like, it's dope, dude.
Where's some other countries you're interested in checking out?
I've been back to Costa Rica.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Did you meet up with the same people you were with earlier?
No, different side of Costa Rica.
Okay.
But one of the places I really, really want to fucking go to is New Zealand.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Not Australia, because fuck that.
You don't want to go to Australia?
Dude, everything in Australia can kill you.
Yeah, that's true. And one, I'm absolutely terrified of kangaroos.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like you know.
Have you seen?
They're fucking jacked.
Yeah,
they're jacked.
No, and they're like built to like fuck you up.
Well, I'm just saying, like, okay, if someone comes over from another country and sees like a fucking moose, a moose go over cars.
Yeah.
No, I've seen all the videos on kangaroos, bro. I'm not like... Have you seen Kangaroo Jack, bro? I don't fucking like... Dude,
I like the chances of you fighting one, like, in a good boxing fight.
It would fuck you up.
I mean, you've seen the video of the dude...
punching it?
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
That kangaroo will fuck you up if you're not careful.
Dog, have you seen the fucking claws on it?
Yeah,
I've seen some
talons.
I've seen some... Yeah, dude, they're like fucking like hawk talons.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
yeah, that shit's fucking crazy.
They're scary, man.
What in New Zealand attracts you? It makes you want to go over
there? Mostly, I want to go to... Lord of the Rings was filmed there.
Yeah.
So that's the most attraction.
Okay, so you want to see the scenery and all that?
Yeah, what's it called, man? Hobbit Time. Yeah.
If you want some... That's my famous jalapeno poppers.
Bet. No, I want to go to Hobbiton in New Zealand because that's fucking live.
Damn, that's badass.
I'm not like huge. I'm not like a super huge Lord of the Rings fan.
Yeah.
But like I've seen pictures of like that's actually filmed in Hobbiton, New Zealand, and like I just want to go there and like.
See, I feel like okay, because I know you're not the most religious person. So do you believe like you had a past life before this life?
If you let's see. Let's say this. I believe in reincarnation.
Okay, so
dude, I love that.
Okay, do you think? Okay, now I don't know how that belief like. Do you think like where do you think you were before this life? Do you think you were created in something else or no?
I'm
about to.
That's a interesting question, dude.
Because I feel like I feel like when I die, I'm gonna be reincarnated into a cat, some form of cat. I can definitely see you.
Not just a house cat though. Like I'm talking about. Do you
still have Oliver, by the way?
Oliver died.
Bro, that was the only cat I liked. I never told you that, but no, I did tell you that. Yeah. I did tell you that many times.
Really sad
because I hate fucking cats.
He got attacked by coyotes.
You did tell me that, actually. Yeah, I do remember you told me that.
Yeah, man, I had him for 5 years, but it was really depressing.
I'm sorry to bring that up, though.
No, it's fine. It's fine now. Like that's just a circle of life, dude. Like
I cannot. I don't. I'm so scared to lose my dog.
Like the first month about since I didn't see it happen.
Yeah,
but I've heard. Like coyotes in my neighborhood and stuff, because like I live on the banks. I live on the banks of Brazos River, and so I've heard, and he's an indoor-outdoor cat, and so like the first month, you know, like I grieved really hard, but I kind of tend like
first got him.
Yeah, dude, he was a little small, like baby, bro. Like
yeah, that was the only cat I ever fucking liked. What's crazy is how Oliver would act and how you talked about him. I feel like he was reincarnated from someone you knew before.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like, when I die, like, I'm gonna be reincarnated.
Sorry if anyone has any different religious beliefs. I like to branch out and like see what other beliefs are from other people, because everyone has a different perspective, and I think you should listen to that perspective and hear them out. Yeah. I do feel like if you believed and you had a formal life before this life, I feel like someone like you would be the type of person that would like just go around the world and like venture off and like look at different stuff, like find new adventures that people don't see like a blank eye, you know? So I always felt you were like one of those people that is so fucking creative, and you could basically go wherever you wanted to and do whatever you wanted to. And a lot of people can't do that. I can't do that shit. Like, I would love to go to different countries, but I can't just like be like, okay, I'm gonna go over here for like a few weeks, and when I run out of money, I'll come back. I'm like, I can't do that kind of shit, you know?
Well, I mean, not as much anymore, but like back in the day when we like used to chill a lot, you know, I still kind of had this like fuck it attitude, you know. I didn't necessarily like have a real like a meaning to my life, or like to stand like there's nothing like specifically holding me down besides just the natural, just go to school, go to college, and like I didn't give a fuck about college. I really didn't.
But at the same
now I do though. But you know, at that point, I was like, dude, I don't care. Like, you know, I have money saved up in the bank. I'm, you know, fuck it.
Now you told me earlier when we were outside when you were smoking, that you were going to school to be a veterinarian.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking tight. I like it, man.
What made you want to get into that profession?
Well, you know me, dude. I've always loved animals.
Yeah.
Like, I've always just loved animals. And first time I tried to go to college, didn't work very well. I kind of partied too hard.
But I feel like whenever people go the first time, it's just like a different atmosphere, and they don't really know who they are. Because you're not really adult until you're like a little bit more mature, you know?
Yeah, that's true. But also, that was when, you know, like I said before, I was in that band Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah, yeah.
And, you know, I've always been strictly about my music, like literally like nothing else.
That's why I'm surprised, like, you got a veterinarian, because it's like...
so when I first went to college, that's when we were starting to do, like, big shit.
Yeah.
You know, we went all the way to Atlanta, Georgia to record our album with one of the biggest metal producers. Like me, we paid a stupid amount of money to pay for our album.
Yeah, she's
which is still on iTunes.
Colette just walked in. She's the diehard XXXTentacion fan. So, yeah, so good thing she wasn't here when you talked. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, man. So first time I went around college, I was going mainly just because my parents wanted me to.
Yeah.
And I didn't really have a was it like major, I guess. I just selected some random bullshit. So I selected history, which is really bad on my part because I can't remember shit. And so I just, you know, moved out there. And I moved out there. I went to U of H, Victoria, for a year. Okay. And it's probably one of the craziest years of my life, dude. Like, I didn't do shit in school, but I fucking, like, I experienced a whole lot, not just with music. That's also when I wrote my first, like, full album that I was, like, super serious about. That's, like, man, I went out to college. It's kind of crazy now thinking about it. I went out to college, but, like, I experienced and, like, found what I wanted to do as a passion that wasn't involved in school, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
It makes a lot of sense.
Because Daniel, he literally went to school for one day. He's a fucking mechanic. Yeah. Like
one day, and I was like, nope, it's not for me. I'm done.
I went for those 2 years, and I kept thinking I would go in something with oil and shit. Mm-hmm. And 5 years later, I'm doing podcasting, and I'm like, well, shit, I love doing this shit. I should have went to school for some shit like this.
Yeah, and like, so the whole year, I had like, I was pretty much living the life, man. I was going to class, but like I wasn't studying like afterwards,
Yeah.
And I lived with 3 roommates in a dorm, and I would go to school, and then I would come back, and I would just like sit in my little dorm, and it was just small as shit, dude. Probably like about as big as y'all's dining room, dude. It was fucking small. literally had a bed, my desk for my computer, and like that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
I had like I had a tiny ass little like closet for my clothes. And like when I went to class, man, I just fucking like I had a laptop, which is weird because I always write music on my desktop.
Yeah.
But like when I went to college, I had to buy like this just shitty like laptop to take with me because I didn't want to take my desktop.
Obviously, that'd be a hassle, fucking.
Yeah, and so like that's kind of when I got really serious into like. That's when I guess like I got really focused into making beats, and like I got more focused into like wanting to make my craft, I guess. And I was also in a metal band at the time, so it was kind of cool. I had my synthesizer, and like I played bass. Like for the time, I played bass for this band, but I also recorded all the electronics and shit.
Badass.
So, who's the most interesting person you have ever met?
Holy shit. Man, that's a good question. Like ever?
Yeah, ever. Like it doesn't have to specifically be in music. Just, I mean, like interesting person. Like it could be someone that you didn't even know. It could be that dude from India. It could be anyone you've met. Yeah. Like just someone
that you thought was cool as shit, or did something,
or that you just loved the way they lived their life, and you got to meet them.
Man, I would have to say Whit Lowry, my biggest like inspiration to make music. Like, he is okay. Think of, if you've never heard of Whit Lowry before, think of a newer generation Eminem.
Oh shit! Okay.
All of his songs are extremely emotional. And he raps about like a lot of his releases is about and he told me this story like personally, told me to himself, like me and him just he writes a lot of songs about how his ex-girlfriend fucked him up so bad. Like it's all of his shit that he writes is emotional and
relatable.
Yeah, relatable and really personal about his life. Yeah, there goes away. Mm-hmm. He's okay. So you're looking at. I would suggest. Last letter hits hard though. That's gonna make you cry. That's gonna make me
okay.
That's gonna make me cry. No, but it's just super relatable. Like you can understand exactly what he's saying and relate to how he's feeling, you know what I'm saying? And I like those kind of rappers,
Yeah. Now you made a beat for him, right? For a song?
Yeah, a long time ago, but
yeah, you talked about that, how Lil Uzi stole it from you?
Like a really long time ago, but I don't really want to get into that because
okay.
We don't have to get into that.
Yeah, we don't gotta get into
one thing I did want to...
He's a big influence for me, man. Like,
it's good. You should always have people that you want to actually drive to either be like them. I mean, I guess you could say, like, when we started our podcast, we had another podcast we both listened to, and we wanted to be like them, even though they're not like the biggest podcast, but we liked what they were doing and how they were going along with a lot of their stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Well, see, man, the first time I met him was 2016. I got the VIP tickets for Houston.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy thing is, man, I don't have Twitter anymore, which I kind of regret deleting my Twitter, because in 2016 I had about 25,000 followers.
Damn.
From my previous metal bands, which I don't know, people used to send me like mail and shit all the time to my dorm when I was in college. Like one day, it's kind of funny. One day I was like really fucked up, and I had all these followers, and I was like, "Hey, if you want to like send me letters and shit, my address is blah blah blah."
Oh shit! You give out your actual address?
Yeah, I posted on Twitter.
Oh fuck!
Dude, I still have all the letters. I have like 20 something letters.
I mean, they might hear it, or they might listen to this podcast and be like, "Okay, that's what happened to that dude."
Yeah, I mean, who knows, dude? Like, I don't know, but like, people actually send me fan mail.
That's crazy.
Awesome.
Like, I was just a fucking bass player, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was fucked up, and I was like, "Hey, man, I'm in this band. If you want to."
You were the bass player, but you did a lot of the behind the scenes. Like, I felt like you were the person in charge of getting everything together.
Yeah,
because I know all the times I was hanging around with you, you were either trying to make all the songs fit together or writing the songs, and you were also trying to make them sound better. And
well, that's a big thing for me, man.
I guess that's why.
Whenever I feel like, personally, I feel like if you're really trying to put a tape together, or album, whatever you want to call it, it should, from beginning to the end, it should all flow together.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't always have to, because some of my albums don't flow together at all. Like, some of my albums are just complete fucking random. But some of my albums I made, I try to make, like, even though it's all instrumentals, I'm trying to make a story behind it, where the ending of one song is the beginning of the next, and so like
I feel like that's how it should be with anything related to music, because it's almost like, okay, in a podcast or even in a book, you start the story and then you have the finishing of the story, and it needs to all collab together somehow.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like, so like you said, it's like writing a book, but in musical terms.
Exactly.
Which is actually kind of crazy, because I don't know how to write. I don't know how to read music.
Bro, I can't fucking read. I can barely talk sometimes. Well, I can read, but I'm like, I don't like reading books. Like, I fucking hate it. But I got on a podcast. I was like, oh shit, you could just listen to these people? Fuck yeah! It's like talk radio without a commercial or advertisement.
Actually, I don't mind reading books.
Well, you're smarter than me, so that's different.
On a different level, man.
For real, you're a different dimension. I feel like if for me and you to be on an equal playing field, I need to take some DMT, and then we'll be pretty there,
bro. I feel like everyone right now, like, has to smoke DMT at least one time.
Exactly.
I've never tried it.
Okay, so this is the plan.
Okay, so then hold on, story time. So I've only done DMT one time. I've only smoked it one time. It was was it 2016? It was Halloween. Yeah. Okay, so Halloween 2016.
Okay.
I was at my sister's house, and she was drunk as fuck, and I was drunk. We were just chilling, and then me and her got into an argument about I don't even know what anymore. We just got into it, and I got dropped off at her house because I already knew, like, it was Halloween. I was gonna be drinking and shit. Yeah, so I got dropped off, and then so me and her got, like, really into it. And over some petty shit. I don't know, dude. Like,
I was in jail on Halloween 2016, by the way.
She was always like, I don't know, man. The way my family is, like, they always judge me about the tattoos I get, or like, you know, my ears or my plugs. Like, they're always just like, oh, you made your ears bigger, you got a new tattoo. Like, that's trashy. And like, and you know, I just go off and I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's not your body.
Is your family real conservative when it comes to things like that?
No. See, that's the thing. They just think it's trashy. Like, you're never going to get a real job, blah, 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 like all this shit.
I feel like I've never met your parents or anything, but I feel like they're the opposite of conservative, honestly.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, just knowing you your whole life, like,
my dad doesn't give a fuck. My mom kind of does when I get tattoos. Mm-hmm. But, like, she's just like...
But at the same time, they let you kind of... They let you, like, I feel like being in a conservative family, you kind of, your parents are like, you need to do this, 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 and this. Yeah, I felt like your parents weren't, besides going to school, they weren't too much like that. They let you be in a band. They let you, like, do whatever the fuck you wanted to.
They didn't let me to be in a band. I said, fuck you. They're like, this is what I'm doing, bro.
It's fucking rebel.
I remember they were telling you to put school first and then music on the back burner, but I
think every parent says that, though.
True.
Yeah, I mean, they did do that, and I was like, yeah, okay, sure. You know what I mean? Like, I'll go to U of H. Like, I'll move. Like, I literally moved to Victoria just so I can get away from my family. And just because, like, they were pissing me off, dude. Like, yeah. Like, I understand, you know, I don't have kids or nothing like this, but, like, I just don't understand, like, how you cannot appreciate your kid following his dreams, you know?
True.
Yeah, true.
But at the same time, I feel like, because I'm guessing your parents were really successful.
My dad was, yeah.
Yeah. Did he follow his dream?
Yeah. And he got successful as fuck.
I was going to say, a lot of times it's because the parents didn't follow their dreams, and they were like...
No, it's because they thought, or they still think, well, now they kind of know that, like...
You could do something with this.
Well, now, like, you know, I have two different jobs. They know now that I'm doing a lot better. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. I'm actually, like, getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they've known for the last, like, a year and a half.
I feel like you're, like, one beat away from, like, really exploding, like, out there.
Man, dude, I'm at the core. It's, and like, I'm, like, really close, but I'm not there yet.
Because I remember when you had that record deal, what was it? Fuck.
Oh, yeah, that blew through, like, real quick.
But, like, I just remember when that happened, I was like, oh, shit, like, Will's about to be, like, Richard.
I remember when
big.
I remember when I told you about that, too. We were bowling.
Yeah. We were bowling that day, or that night. And you were like, yeah, they picked me up in a limo, or they picked me up in the car.
That was completely bullshit, though. Like, I did get paid, though. I did get paid, but the whole like label like flopped.
Damn.
Damn.
But I mean, like, shit happens. Like, I got my money though, but not, like I just got paid and that kind of.
But still, like, it's like if someone came in and they were like, "Hey, we want to do your we want to." Like, sponsor your podcast and pay for you to talk about this and this and this. That would be fucking awesome, but then it could also, you know, erode as quickly as it came up. Yeah. So I got a very serious question. This is a question we've been asking a lot of artists that come on. What is your favorite position?
What kind of position?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Your favorite position.
It could be whatever you want it to be.
Whatever pops up into your head first.
Don't say that. But, like, as a general question, if someone was to ask you, what's your favorite position, what was the first thing you would say?
It can be whatever.
Doggy style.
Okay. The second Scooby-Doo we got.
Yep.
I mean, it's plain and simple, you know?
I think Kid Wave had the same question, or answer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had leader, we've had doggy style twice, and then we've had... lead guitar, I think, or something like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But yeah, we've had a lot of different answers to that.
I mean, what's yours? What's y'all's?
Oh, you're asking. Oh, you know what? We've never had someone ask us a question.
Let's go, man. Come on.
Oh, shit. You know what? My favorite position... Oh, we had center for one position. Someone said center.
Yeah. What is center?
Center as, like, I guess in a football team.
I think.
I guess because he liked to get his balls held. Yeah, because he liked getting his balls felt or some shit. I don't know. I was like, that's a weird position. I was like, okay, so my favorite position, I would definitely say CEO.
Oh, okay. I like how you did that.
The reason why is because I felt like I would be the person that would make my own rules and follow them pretty well. And I feel like I can definitely lead, but I don't like the term leader because a leader also sometimes has to be a follower. Mm-hmm. He has to follow the people around them. As a CEO,
you're not really a follower.
I'm not a follower at all. I'm a leader, but I like...
That's what he says.
But I like to also see where other people are trying to become a leader and see where they're headed to.
Yeah.
Like Daniel will sometimes take the lead on our podcast a lot of times when I'm not feeling the same way. And I like to see where he's going to, and it's usually the same place I'm going to. And that's why we really like working together. Whereas I could have someone else that wanted to be on the podcast that would try to lead, and I was like, I don't like the direction you're going to, you know? So, yeah, that ain't going to work. Yeah. So, CEO, because you have to work with other leaders.
Okay.
You have to work with a CFO. You have to work with the president of the company.
So you're not really a sub.
What's up?
So you're not really a sub.
No, he's not.
No.
I guess no. Shit,
I mean, to each their own, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, you fucked mine up because I was going to say captain.
Okay. Well, it's like, I feel like the CEO has, like, leaders that are with him,
yeah,
and then they have a lot of followers.
I'm going to get some more wine real quick over here.
I was saying captain.
Also, if you need some water, too, we got some in the fridge and the freezer.
Yeah. So I was saying captain because, you know, like a captain of a ship, he lets everyone do their job and he just oversees it. And I feel like that's what I do most of the time.
See, I don't feel like you're a captain of the ship, though.
No?
You know? I feel like, you know... shit, I don't... I feel like I'm Leonardo, and
you're Leonardo. You're dying because Rose ain't letting you on the fucking door.
And I feel like you're the person I have to hold up, you know?
No. I'm the captain. I'm the one that sits there and goes down with the ship. I'm drowning with the ship.
That's what I said. I'm Leonardo. I die with the ship.
No,
you know?
You died because some bitch Rose didn't let you on her door.
Well,
even though you could have fit on there, she didn't let you on the door.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. My favorite position is captain because I feel like
you're a captain.
I let everyone do their jobs, and I just...
So for now on, should we call you captain?
Yeah.
Do you need to wear a captain's hat then?
I will buy a fucking captain's hat.
I actually have one.
Do it.
So you're captain of the ship, and I'm the CEO of the ship. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
And then Will's somewhere in the ship doing doggy style.
Exactly.
It's like a carnival cruise all over again.
Hey, that's my life. It's a carnival cruise, man.
Just going around and going with the flow.
You really never know what happens.
Right?
Exactly.
I like living it like that.
So you had an article that was posted about you and an artist that's in your local media, and his name was
Worst Nightmare.
Yeah,
Worst Nightmare. What's up?
Can we take a smoke break first?
Yeah, we can take a break.
Then we'll get in.
With bats, I'm scared of butterflies, you know?
So I was telling him that to fuck with him because I have a key to his apartment. I'm gonna fill the apartment full of butterflies.
I swear to fucking God, I will kill you. I fucking will kill you. I swear to fucking God. You think I'm bullshitting? I'm not.
It'd be fucking hilarious.
I know you've been recording this whole time.
I'll probably set up cameras around here and shit.
You ready?
Oh yeah, I've been ready. We're already recording.
Okay, cool. I figured. Yeah, that's what happens on the podcast. He just starts recording whenever. He's like, yeah, fuck it. So, guys, we took a short break and we just came in whenever and started talking about shit. Wretched? Fuck,
yeah, what's up?
Okay, I did say it right. Thank God.
You finally said it right.
Yeah, it would be
an hour and 49 minutes to figure out how to say it right.
It's not even a hard word to say, but I mean,
I'm really not fucking around, dude. That's like I don't know why. I'm like, fuck, man. Anyways, you hit me up about 2 weeks ago about an article that was written about you and Worst Nightmare.
Yeah, man.
And trap style, correct?
Yeah. So I've been friends with my homeboy Worst Nightmare for a good minute now. It's funny because we started playing shows together when we were both in metal bands. He's a vocalist. Well, I don't know if he's in a band right now, but he used to be a vocalist of metal bands. That's how I met him way back in the day. I'm talking like 2014, maybe.
Damn. Okay.
And around the same time, me and him both started getting into hip hop and like rap and shit. And you know, he's always been a really dope vocalist. Mm-hmm. And so we've always been good friends, keep in contact, you know, on Facebook and shit. And he started getting into rap.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I messaged him one day and I was like, hey man, like I make beats. If you ever need beats. And he was like, oh, that's what's up, man. It's like, send me some shit. And then so like we just talked back and forth for years and years. And this past year, I finally sent him this beat.
Mm-hmm.
And we called it Extraterrestrial. And he was like, yo, man, I really fuck with this. You know, like, let me copy it. And I was like, all right, bet. And so he recorded over it and he sent it back to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, bro, you really went in on my beat. And he was like, hell yeah. And so he posted it on his SoundCloud. And it immediately, like, got clout. Like, people were just, like, really fucking with it. And we were just getting a hell of recognition for it. And so, a writer for trapstyle.com, shout out to my homeboy Miklo. He's a homeboy now of me. He wrote an article about the track. The article is mostly written about Jesse, man.
Okay.
It's really all about Jesse, just about his style, like his come up, because he's he's grown up so much in the last like year and a half, and this track that me and him collabed on just made everything better.
It does say how you should finesse, and you got really deep into the beat though.
Yeah, man. I really appreciate everything that Miklo said. It was a short paragraph about me, but he shouted out that
Wretched
I made
Beatz.
the beat.
Yeah,
Man, and I really appreciate it a lot. It's really cool. But the article itself, it was mainly about Jesse's come up.
Yeah.
And I'm extremely proud that, you know, this beat alone got selected to
that article.
Yeah, for the article, man.
Yeah,
it's really fucking cool, man.
It's really good. We're gonna play it in a little bit, but basically, I liked how it had in the description spooky instrumental. I thought that was pretty cool.
It is kind of like that's kind of my vibe. Sometimes, you know, like I'm very versatile when I make my beats and stuff. But like lately, I've been on like you know, since my name is Wretched, I've been on a spooky kind of vibe. I guess that's kind of my style. That's what artists nowadays, or at least the people I fuck with, they like the best.
Yeah, you definitely have a specific sound.
It's like
it's super versatile, but every producer has their own little like tweak here and there.
I like writing in minor keys and just like making the drums like really trappy and just like catchy.
You know what's crazy? It's almost like when you have like an article like this after I read it and everything, and you did have a paragraph about you, but it's almost like you're really humble because you know when something blows up like that and then the person that you collabed with, when he gets majority of the credit, and I was like, man, like, you know, you should equally get as much credit, don't you think? But you're really humble about it, and that's why I think it's pretty awesome, because it's almost like, as a producer or someone that produces music, it's like you kind of like gotta let the star shine, and then you're there to support them, you know?
Yeah, well, what's crazy, man, is Worst Nightmare messaged me on Facebook, and he sent me the picture for the article, and he was like, hey, dude, we got an article written about the beat that we collabed on, Extraterrestrial. And I was like, are you serious? And he was like, yeah, man, check it out. Before it was even, like, published.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy fuck, like that's a beat I made for you, man.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's the only beat that I've made for Worst Nightmare so far. And I was just mind blown. I was like, holy shit. I was like, that's fucking live. And immediately, probably like a day or two afterwards, the dude, his name's Miklo, man. Shout out to Miklo, man. He's a big inspiration for the whole grunge gang and everyone I'm working for right now. He added me on Facebook, and then instantly we just started like linking up, and like he's a huge, like he's the one who promotes all the shows and like literally books the shows, and like he's the one like I'm trying to like work with right now to put on more shows.
Okay.
Like the whole for the rest of the year, and then like next year, like he wrote the article, and like he messaged me and he's like, hey man, like the beat that you made for Worst Nightmare is fucking dope, bro, like keep it up. And I was like, holy shit, bro, like this is live.
How long ago did y'all actually release the song?
Let's see, man, it's September now. I sent that beat to him back in man, I think it was like June or July. It was like early summer though.
Okay.
So
has he gone back with you any recently about making more beats with him?
He's gotten 2 more beats from me. Yeah. He's in the process of writing to him right now. I don't exactly know when he's gonna like go to the studio to write them or like record over them or whatever. But it'll be soon.
Now, the direction you're headed with all this, do you feel like you could be like, because I know you're with the whole group, the grunge scene?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you could be like, if a specific artist asked you to do their beats and no one else's, and they actually like signed you on and everything, would that be something you would be interested in?
I mean, like, potentially, like, it's possible, but I like to just be my own creator, you know? I don't I don't like the pressure of someone being like, hey, I want you to make some, like, this kind of beat for me. You know, I've had people ask me, like, can you make a beat similar to this?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. You know, I can try. I can make it my own style, but, like, I don't want someone to be like, hey, I need you to make a beat like, you know, like this.
Yeah,
so
it's like a painter.
Like,
you're not gonna ask a painter to paint me the same exact picture someone else did.
Yeah, you know, I have people, you know, like, link me songs and be like, hey, can you make a beat similar to this song? And I'll listen to it. I'm like, man, that's dope. You know, like, I'll try. You know, I put my own, you know, twist on it.
Yeah.
So if someone wanted to buy a beat from you, would, like, if someone wanted to work with you though, would they go through and listen to like most of your samples or beats that you have posted and be like, okay, I like something like that but a little bit different, and that's how y'all would end up working together?
Yeah, kind of. Like I said, my homie Worst Nightmare, he's the one who really got me into the grunge gang. He introduced me. Once we released the song Extraterrestrial, it kind of gained some clout. Okay. And the main dude, like I said, Miklo, man, like, he added me, and he kind of like shit just kind of like went off from there. People just like I went to their shows, and I just networked with everyone, and people just like, hey, like I've heard you produced for Worst Nightmare. And I was like, yeah, man. And like, hey, can you make me a beat like this? Can you make me something like this? I'm like, yeah, I can try, you know. And kind of just goes from there, you know.
Who came up with the album cover, or the picture, I guess, for the song?
That was all Worst Nightmare. I don't know where he came up with that. One of his graphic artists. I don't know.
Okay.
Like I said, I just...
it's a pretty cool picture, that's why.
I fuck with it, man. It's dope as fuck.
And then it says, produced by Wretched Beatz.
Wretched Beatz, yeah.
And that's pretty cool that he put you, like, right on there.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all want to go ahead and play the song real quick?
Yeah, man. Check it out, man.
I mean, we should play it real quick.
Yeah, this is Extraterrestrial by Worst Nightmare, produced by Wretched Beatz.
Like I said, this song alone, man, has gotten us a bunch of clout.
Whoa, goddamn.
It's just crazy, man. Just one song can just make everything.
You got a whole fucking article written about it. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
I am an extraterrestrial. Bitch, I'm no fucking millennial. I don't fuck with any crazy, yo. The shit I be spitting is alien, bro. I am an extraterrestrial. Bitch, I'm no fucking millennial. I don't fuck with any crazy, ho. The shit I be spitting is alien, bro. I be taking off in my spaceship. The bars I be spitting out of make shit. Alien technology is space, bitch. Rappers wanna get me cause I fucking wreck shit. You ain't getting close to me, trick, I made it. Looking down on you, all you pussy waited. Hold on, touch my hair, I don't wanna braid it. Up your cuts in the blood, now I'm faded. This rap game wants to be invaded. All your brains are mine to be persuaded. I'm counting up the odds, how you baited. Motherfucker told you I never get jaded. If you wanna tell the shit, I just say it. Everything you ask, take a nigga bladed. Hit the ground and leave you assassinated. Head over to your house, bitches raided. Pitching these rappers without a harpoon. Drawing these weapons like I'm a cartoon. Hitting your girl like she wanna come soon. She was at it and she be still a spoon. Creeping and crawling into your bitch room. She knows that I came out from the fucking moon. Have my face back so she know I'm a goon. I think that she crazy, she motherfucking loon. Hey, does your bitch ass really have anything to say? Hey, I'm just trying to get rich, man. Now I'm trying to get paid. Goddamn. Your ass is feeling and just trying to get fucking laid. Hey, if you ain't talking about money, then get out my word.
This Worst Nightmare, bitch. Will Direction made the beat. This shit extraterrestrial.
Yeah, that's a sick fucking beat.
Alright, man, what y'all think?
Yeah, that's sick as fuck, man. The song in general is a perfect combination of your beat and his lyrics. His voice fucking fits the beat perfectly.
Yeah, man, he's a dope ass artist.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool though. Like that he would like just hit you up on Facebook Messenger and be like, "Hey man, you know."
Well, yeah, like I said, we've been friends for years, but not like super close, you know.
Yeah.
But now, ever since like both of us are getting into like rap and shit, like we've been talking like at least once, twice a week.
Damn.
And then like every single time he has a show, you know, I always go.
Yeah.
Especially now, he performed for the Goth Boy Clique right before, right after Lil Peep died. He opened up for Goth Boy Clique, and he played Extraterrestrial, and man, dude, this shit just went fucking wild. The whole crowd just went wild. Dude. It was nuts.
Dude, that's fire.
When you hear one of your songs play in front of a live crowd, and you hear the crowd like,
dude, that is honestly that is one of the best. Man, I can't even really describe it. Like that's one of the best feelings to me. Like seeing your artist on stage performing in front of all these people, but like hearing it, you're like, yo, I made this fucking beat. And people like really enjoying it, man. That's one of the best feelings in the world.
Whenever you make a beat, kind of like the one on that song, can you feel it like from the start? Like, do you just feel that that's different from other beats that you make?
Oh yeah. This one I definitely had.
You were like, "That's image. A gem." Like that's a gem in the rough.
Well, when I started writing this beat, I was already kind of like in a weird, like not like depressive mood, but like kind of just like not like happy, but kind of I guess like mid, like average, I guess average mood.
Like a 70 degrees.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And so I was writing it, and you know I've been following Worst Nightmare for a minute, and like I know his style because his style was similar to this. Like if you listen to his other music.
Oh, pizza's here.
If you listen to his other music, he has similar beats to what I made for him.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I was writing it, I was like, hey, this is a Worst Nightmare type beat.
Yeah.
And I messaged him, and I was like, hey, man, I think I have a beat for you. And he was like, oh, okay. Like, send it to me. And I sent it to him, and he was like, dude, I'm going to write to this, like, right now. Like, fuck yeah.
Damn. That's so badass.
And immediately, just like once he released it, immediately just got clout, and then we got the article written.
Yeah.
And he's performed this song probably like 4 times now, and just people just like hella fuck with it.
Dude, I bet it's such a surreal feeling too.
He probably performed it tonight, actually.
Yeah.
What time is it? Fucking 12?
12:30.
Yeah, 12:30. He probably performed it tonight, man. It's live.
Yeah.
Like. He definitely performed it last night when he played with Mod Sun, which is fucking live. The whole grunge game, dude.
Dude, that's fucking nuts.
I wish I could have been there. I had to work, but
yeah,
they sent me videos and shit the entire time. Like, it was fucking live.
Damn. Yeah, I bet the feeling you get, though, just seeing people fuck with your shit is so surreal.
Dude, yeah, like, hearing my own beats through, like, the sound system at a venue is just, like, surreal.
How did it feel the first time, like, you ever heard one of your songs?
Dude, when he first performed, because, like, okay, Worst Nightmare was, like, the first person that, like, really hopped on my beats to get, like, in this, like, the whole, the whole, like, industry really, I mean, I've had people record over my beats, but they're just, like, you know, just bullshit, whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, to go see him live and hear him perform the song that we made together live was just fucking like wild.
That's fucking what's up.
And I went with my homegirl Destiny, and it was at
Destiny from high school.
Yeah, Warriors.
Yeah.
She's my girl. She is my homegirl.
She's cool as fuck. Yeah.
My girlfriend is moving in with her next Friday.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, this is totally off topic, and I apologize from the start real quick. The pizza guy knocked on the door. I just got up, you know, while y'all were talking and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I went outside the door. I don't know if y'all heard or not.
We could hear a little bit of it.
A little bit, yeah.
He was like, Are you ready for this hot pizza? And I was like, yeah, that's why I answered the door and ordered it. He's like, oh, you're going to like this one. I was like, what the fuck, bro? I was like, you fucking kidding me? And he's like, do you need a flashlight? I could hold a flashlight while you sign your signature. I was like, oh my god.
That guy was prepared.
And he goes,
creepy, bro.
Is that enough pizza for you? Because if not, you can order some more. And then he's like, I've been delivering out here all night. I'll make sure to hit you up when I get off. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hell no, bro. People are weird.
I'm like,
yeah. Especially around this area. You'll see the craziest fucking shit ever.
Man, see, I'm honestly never in Houston. Honestly, I never really leave my house to begin with.
Yeah.
Like, I have my studio there.
Yeah.
And I go to work and I come home. I just never leave. Like, I'm never in Houston, so I don't know what goes on around here.
Nah, dude, around here, it's an interesting fucking area.
There's a reason why I picked this location specifically, because I knew about the weird shit that happens around here, and I figured out we could find a good subject for a podcast by walking around, you know?
True.
Yeah.
True.
Like,
Definitely.
It's kind of like you find inspiration by just, like, messing around or, like, you know, listening to other stuff. We find inspiration by walking around and having people talk to us.
Yeah.
or ask us, hey, can you jerk me off for $10 and stuff like that.
Or
like,
you watch two crackheads fight in the parking lot.
Yeah, like literally full fist fights. I mean, that's why we went to the gate, because I was like, I don't want this guy to
get beat up or something.
I don't want you to get shot, come into my apartment.
See, now people aren't gonna want to come here no more.
I know. Hey guys, just so y'all know, it is a secure area though. I do have 4 walls around my apartment,
and you have the Xfinity alarm.
It does look secure though. I mean, it's not like ghetto.
No.
I've been to some super ghetto places. Trust me.
Well, we were trying to go a little bit more lower maintenance, but let's just say we had to pick a better area for the people we wanted to bring in, a little bit higher maintenance.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
It's like everyone out here drives a nice car but me, so it's okay.
Pretty much.
Anyways, did you have any local or any dates that are coming up anytime soon for any artists that you feature?
For me, that I feature, I don't definitely. The whole grunge game has a whole team, like a whole bunch of showcase for the rest of the year.
How can they find them on social media?
You can go on Facebook and look up grunge, GRVNGE.
See, I was wondering if that was a misspell on the website, because I was like, man.
No, that's
how you spell it in the cool way, man.
That's part of the new trend right now. For some weird reason.
Yeah, it's really confusing me,
I kind of don't really understand it myself, but...
Yeah. I mean, the first time I saw it was with Paris, the band Paris.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
and I kind of don't really understand why that's a trend, but it is.
Okay.
But yeah, you can look up, just grunge, GRVNGE on Facebook, and you can follow everything that we're doing right now.
Okay. And y'all are actually going out to Matagorda when to clean up the beach for that weekend?
October 19th through the 21st. There's an event that we'll be playing. It's just a local event that, not me, but they've been doing for about 6-7 years.
Okay.
Every year they just go out and try to clean up all the debris and just trash and shit off the Matagorda beach.
Okay.
But also put on 6 or 7 different stages and just have a good time,
that's cool shit.
Sounds good.
Is there any way you can find more, us or the listeners can find more details about it? Or is it all on Facebook?
I mean, really, it's all just on Facebook. You just gotta follow our page. I mean, that's pretty much it. Or you can follow any social media. It's on. I think we have a Twitter. It's the same thing. GRVNGE.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We'll definitely put it on a link into our description of this episode if you made it this far, which I'm sure many of our listeners have, because they are committed as fuck. Well, fuck, man.
God damn it, man.
God damn it.
2 hours in and he still can't say his name right.
Well, Wretched. I appreciate you coming on. Do you have any questions for us?
Just let me know when you want me to come back, man. I've had a blast today.
We'll definitely have you back.
We'll definitely have you back. And anytime you play, or any of your artists play anywhere local, you are more than welcome to come on, or just send us a message. Or if y'all have music coming out, we'll be happy to promote it anytime on our Instagram.
Any events, anything you guys are doing, just let us know.
Of course, man, dude.
We'll
pretty sure,
put you guys on.
I'm pretty sure I have, a couple of friends who would love to just come on,
Yeah, bullshit with us, eat pizza, eat whatever the fuck I cook, or drink with us. I mean, shit. If you want wine, we'll get wine for you. If you want beer, we'll get beer for you. That's how we roll around here.
Accommodate.
Shit, that's what they like, man.
But definitely follow our Instagram @WeeklyDpod. You can follow me at Daniel_Blake_ Tom Chesson. You know how it is.
Yeah, you can follow me at Danny_G951 on all social media.
And we're going to go ahead and close out with the song.
Yep. This is City Lights.
There we go.
By Critical.
Hey, shout out my homeboy Critical right now, man.
Yeah.
He's part of F.A.M music, bro. He's one of my best friends. Not part of grunge, but...
Not part of...
No.
City.
Yeah.
Shout out Rosenberg real quick.
City.
It's critical, y'all.
City.
Let's get it.
City lights flashing, watch them trip off of the candy paint. City lights flashing, watch them trip off of the candy paint. City lights flashing, watch them trip off of the candy paint. City lights flashing, watch them trip off of the candy paint.
Roll another blunt and maybe you can come and kick it with me. Automatic back and then I got all of my people with me. I just want people to know that I'm here when I'm in my city. Family's got my back, so tell your people if they want, come get me.
Dude, we're in the wrong game. We need to start, becoming rappers so you can just make beats for us.
Right?
That's
a hot mixtape.
I'm not gonna lie, I could probably do some more. Who's created this stuff? From metal to rap.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
Y'all want some pizza?
And if that bitch don't kiss you first, my family's here to ride with me. Those things banging on the 15s with these gunshots and bring the bang out. I ain't talking chillin' when I say my homies hang out.
City lights flashing, watch them trip off of the candy paint. City lights flashing, watch them trip off of the candy paint. City lights flashing, watch them trip off of the candy paint. City lights flashing, watch them trip off of the candy paint.
Roll another blunt and maybe you can come and kick it with me. Automatic packing and I got all of my people with me. I just want people to know that I'm here when I'm in my city. Family's got my back, so tell your people if they want, come get me. Better sit back when I come through, cause there ain't no telling what I gon' do. I'm the type to come around and make paraplegics run too. These people, they don't wanna hear me, but I can guarantee they gon' fear me. I got a scope on this, you can see for miles, and I bet they'll see me clearly. I'ma ride around and get it when I get a little bit of money. Everybody gonna wanna take the shit. I'm gonna break your bitch when I take your bitch. The only introductions when she shakes his stick. I got a lot of shit on my mind, yeah. Got no time to waste. She got a lot of people on her mind. That's cause I blew them all in her face. See that money's coming quicker. Baby, pour that liquor, might as well destroy our liver. Baby, mix us up a mixture, yeah. Fine wine and that Hennessy. Honey, you ain't no friend of me. I'm about to beat this block up in your pussy like we enemies.
City lights flashing, watch them trip off of the candy paint. City lights flashing, watch them trip off of the candy paint. City lights flashing, watch them trip off of the candy paint. City lights flashing, watch them trip off of the candy paint.
Roll another blunt and maybe you can come and kick it with me. Automatic packing and I got all of my people with me. I just want people to know that I'm here when I'm in my city. Family's got my back, so tell your people if they want, come get me.
Thank you guys for listening. That was the Weekly D podcast with Wretched Beatz. Again, thanks. Peace.